here. Matt. Oh, why did you put the sarcasm? Sorry, you didn't have to do that. Oh, wow. Jeez. Apparently this is going to be a call out live. This is what this is. I'm just learning. Well, if you're going to throw shade my way, you're going to throw shade my way, friend. Mm-mm. Okay. Is that not coming through? Let's see. Why isn't that coming through? That's why. Let's start that over so that you can hear the whole. There we go. Oh, I need to update my incoming message. You're right. Sorry about that. All right. Oh, good to know, Ari. Thank you. I'm excited. Erika's here. We're going to bring her up in just a second. Appreciate you guys tapping the screen, helping out with the live goal. We'll be ready to go in just a moment. There we go. All righty. Get our friend Erika up here. I know one of my favorites. One of my favorites too. One of my all-time favorites. Still, sadly, very relevant. Erika's here. Hello, hello, friend. How are you?
Hello.
What's happening?
I'm wearing my Oasis t-shirt. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, just checking.
You
my
could.
My box isn't lighting up. There
mind.
is no box. Oh, it's lighting up now. I've turned my volume up
I was
a
just
bit.
gonna say you could turn your volume up, but then you did. So now we're good. So excellent. Sorry, I didn't know you were wearing your Oasis t-shirt because I would have.
Could we have been matching?
No, I don't own an Oasis shirt, but I could have played some Oasis. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty, we're gonna pull up the phone line and get that on. I'm glad, Tucker. That makes me happy. Glad you enjoyed.
Oh, why have I downloaded that twice?
Why did you download that twice?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm not the one doing the downloading. That seems like a you problem.
Well, I've downloaded all the documents from the White House. Oh my God. And they won't open, so that's good.
That is good. Oh, Bill, come on up. Whenever you're ready, friend.
Yay, Bill.
All right, let's see. I need to re-add in.
I'm only on camera today because we have visitors.
He had to look. He had to be presentable for our visitors.
Yeah, I feel like people are more trustworthy when you can look them in the eye.
Guess what, guys? We have a special guest today. It's our friend Bill. Bill is the special guest. It's Bill. Hi, Bill. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm so happy to be here.
Doing good, man. You don't have to be on camera, by the way. So don't feel responsible. By the way, so if you guys are not aware or following, we've sent Bill a number of raids. I really hope that you are aware of Bill by now. But if you're not, Bill is one of the awesome left-leaning creators on the app. I very much enjoy his lives, and so I encourage you guys as we co-host today. I encourage you guys to drop follows for Bill and to support him. I mean, obviously, please do the same for Erika like you normally would. For any and all of us, you can find links in our bios over here for our apps. Bill, yours are there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop them over on the tube as well, and I'll have my mods copy and paste them for you. Mods, I'll drop them in the drop a link in the Discord for you momentarily. Okay, and so that we can make sure that if people want to be kind to Bill from the tube, they can do that as well. But I appreciate you guys being kind and generous, and please drop your follows to our friend over here, and we're gonna have some fun today. All right, delightful, guys. Keep tapping the screen and helping out with the live goal, and we're gonna see if we can get some Trump supporters on here. Now the phone line is on. So that number is right above my head. It's also pinned in the tube chat. So if you're on the tube or if you're on Twitch, you can call up and have a discussion with all of us. The phone line works for all of us. Or if you're over here and you'd like to have a chat, all you need to do is request up like normal. So it's real simple. That's how it works. You guys know how it works. So there we go. Delightful. Wonderful. Did my...
Are you...
What the heck?
I don't know what you're talking about, but probably is the answer to your question.
Do you have mod powers?
Normally, yeah.
Do you still right now?
Let me have a little check. No. Oh, hang on, maybe. Yeah, I do.
But
they just moved them. They moved them, and I forgot where they were.
Did they? How do you? That's weird. Yeah.
Anyway, Bill, while Matt's doing whatever Matt's doing, for people in the live who've not caught your stream and don't know you, do you want to tell people a little bit about yourself? That would be cool.
Oh, sure. Thank you so much. Well, first, thank you for that beautiful introduction. That means a lot coming from both of you. I am Bill. The name is just a Bill. My co-host, Queen, helped me come up with the name because it's kind of a spin on my name. So
the best.
Yeah. So that's how we came up with that. And my first order of business was to get on Capitol Hill last year. So I saw some people asking about that in the chat. So I have been to Capitol Hill, but I don't live on Capitol Hill. But I am from Chicago. I'm 32 years old. I started out really on the ground, doing a lot of activist work, protesting back in 2013 and 2014. I was really, really heavy in my activist work. Around 2015, 2016, I had the opportunity to help out with a political campaign. And that pretty much put me on a trajectory of where I am now of, becoming super political and just learning the ins and outs of Chicago politics and just really fighting for the community. And obviously back in 2016, we had a threat that was upon us. So I thought that it was my duty to make sure that I did my part for my community. And so I would just do a lot of local things. And when Biden got elected, I'll be honest, this is where I criticized myself. I kind of took a step back and wanted to, just focus on my career because I was in hospitality. So I was like, well, I'll take this time to, kind of focus on me and grow my craftsmanship. And, I'll do activist work on the side, and obviously when Biden got elected, it wasn't over. And my sister kept telling me, she was like, hey, the family is like overwhelmed with you talking about politics. Like, you need to go on TikTok or something. And I'm like, I'm not a streamer. I was like, I've never done that before. I've never been in a camera. Like, I don't know how that's gonna go. And she told me to make my first video, and I made my first video, and she was like, I hate it. It sounds like you're on CNN. I was like, oh my gosh. So I made another video, and I was just me. I was upset about something, and I made a video about it, and it did really well, and it just kind of went from there. So I started this out, and I was doing this, and I was working my 9 to 5, and last year, I decided to leave that and do this full time. So it looks like I'm back in my activist mode.
I love it. I'm here.
I love it too.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Sorry to go so long, but
No, we want to
yeah.
know. We want to know everything. It's awesome. I agree with you though. I think when people first come on here, they feel like they have to be a certain kind of way for people to take them seriously. And actually, the most authentic version of you is the one that people are gonna, gel with. You can't like I can't try and be anybody but Erika. Like I just can't, you know.
Yeah, and I do struggle with that, guys. Like, because sometimes I'm silly, I'm goofy, and I know sometimes people just come through and they might see that part, and I do get nervous that, do people take me seriously because I really do dive into the policies and things like that. But, sometimes I do wonder that, Erica. So I'm happy you said that.
Yeah. I've tried being Matt, but I can't possibly be that unfunny. So it didn't work for me.
Oh shit.
You
So sorry, my hand.
I nearly called you a name then.
Oh, would that have been worse than what you just did? Anyways, yeah, chronically unfunny over here. Anyways, hey, real quick, not to be serious and all, but can we get I can't do this like Dean. Also, I don't normally get things like this, but can we just get like 1 million W's for our friend Claudia, who sent $100 on the Blue app? She said, "I appreciate your voice and your character. Thank you, friend." That's all. Claudia, I appreciate you. That was incredibly kind, and what a lovely thing to say. Thank you.
Claudia.
Yeah, can we get a lot of those? That was super kind, and I want you to know that it's very appreciated because we are working really hard to keep things up here and to keep this thing running 5 days a week and to keep pushing forward with improvements and all those different things. And so it means a lot. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you all. I mean, I say this all the time. Thank you all. And for those of you, if all you can do is put your little heart me up there, I appreciate that too. Thank you, Claudia. I see you down there. Thank you, friend. But literally, if all you can do is pop your little $1 heart me or whatever, thank you. Thank you for that too. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that you are with us, and that means a lot too because that might be all that you can do right now, and I appreciate you for that. Let's see here. Hi, thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I'm more of an independent.
Okay, are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Oh, okay, well, we're mainly looking to talk to Trump supporters at the moment, so that's kind of what we're looking for. So, unless you're a supporter of his policies, we would probably want to talk to someone else.
No, I'm not a supporter of his policies. I think he's a goyim.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, we appreciate you, friend. I hope you have a good one.
All right.
What
thank
a
you.
lovely way to start with a little bit of anti-Semitism.
There you go.
Why not?
Hey, there you go.
Okay, good. I was making sure. I was like, I thought that was a slur, but yeah.
Yup. Oh, if you are,
yeah, correct. Yep, there you go.
I don't want to say an educated Trump supporter because I'm not sure to what extent I've ever met one. But if you do support Donald Trump, you voted for him, you like some of the things he's doing, or you just hate the fact that I'm British, that's an alternate thing because apparently a lot of people do.
And Bill is and Bill is black. So
there we go.
Yeah, I just want to like if that makes you mad too. So wait, hold on. We've got a really nice trifecta today. I am from my family's from Lebanon. Bill is black, and Erika doesn't even go here. So
I don't.
Do any of those things make you mad? Call up and tell us about it.
Are you mad that we exist? If so, please call in and tell us why.
You wouldn't know, Queen. Stop it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh boy. Finding an educated MAGA challenge impossible. Exactly. right? That should get him angry, conscious. That should, but you would think no. If you're a current Trump supporter, hop in the box and let's have a conversation. I've got been having a little bit of issue with playing videos because of getting some dings from the TikToks. However, I'd love to play the audio from this video for you guys while we have a short moment. So,
Hang on.
oh yeah,
Is it Donald Trump's entire dementia speech from last night?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I was just checking.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I was going to turn my volume down.
No. So this is the ex-wife. This is the ex-wife of the ICE agent who committed the murder in Biddeford the other day. And she does. I just want you to know. I don't. To the extent where she does mention domestic violence, I would caution you that might be a slight trigger warning if that's something you've experienced. I don't want anyone to, I just don't want that to be bad for anybody. It's very slight. I don't think she doesn't get very graphic, but just as an FYI. So we'll listen to the audio on that after we check and see. Oh no, they were in the box. Now they're not. So it's not very long. But this is his ex-wife, and I want you to really listen closely to this because she is not following the script that they want her to follow. And by the way, this is from the Associated Press.
David back in November brought up that he had accepted a job with ICE. I thought that it was just a delusional thing because I'm used to him talking crazy, so to speak. So I said, yeah, sure you are, buddy, I didn't realize that he was actually working for ICE until yesterday, and I was completely shocked because I'm like, how do you keep getting into these jobs where you're around guns all the time? I asked him what was going on. He told me that I don't need to be answering questions for anybody, that all I needed to know was that it was a justified shooting and that he did do it. And he claimed that this man had tried to run him over. And I said, I don't see that in anything, and I've watched it from all angles. All I seen is how the car was going in circle after the fact. And then he's like, well, I need you to lie about my character because this is what it comes down to is my character. I don't want you talking about any of the abuse in our relationship. This is literally about me, actually. I told him that I was not going to lie for him, that I've waited years to speak my truth. I've been silenced long enough, and now I need to come out with everything because a man lost his life. It was abuse, not only to me, but to our daughter. And even being divorced from him, I've dealt with harassing phone calls, threats of him wanting to kill me. I believe that...
Guys, that's amazing that Adam had her on this morning. Amazing. W's for Adam for making that interview happen. Good for him. But anyways, that's his ex-wife. Absolutely crazy. And again, that was from the Associated Press. This isn't just like, oh, we're sure, that's verified 100%. That's who that was. And you even heard her say, he called me up and told me, you have to lie about my character.
Very appropriate.
Go on, Bill. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I think that's extremely inappropriate.
I mean, understatement, right? It's absolutely insane. I just can't. I can't even believe that we're at that point. And of course, I mean, you've got a vet with domestic violence history, PTSD issues, and she even says, I think he had a PTSD moment. These are not the people that we should be giving firearms to and sending out on the street with 6 weeks of training.
Well, the guy that unalived Renee Good, what's his, Jonathan Ross. I only remember that because there's a well-known British talk show host also called Jonathan Ross, which is why I remember the name. Hadn't he been in an incident before where he'd been dragged by a car?
Yep. That's right.
It sounds to me like ICE are putting people out on the streets who are not, thank you, Kitty, who are not not in a position to be making judgments. You have to have such a clear head to be making judgments. I want to add on top of that, the British people in the comments, you might know this. I think it was last year, the Metropolitan Police, after an incident that occurred where a police officer had been found keeping a young girl in his basement. And a couple of years before, during COVID, another Metropolitan Police officer had abducted and unalived a woman in her 20s. The Metropolitan Police did a huge review because what they found was that police officers, law enforcement officers, were being reported for domestic abuse by partners, and it was being covered up by other police officers, and it was not being investigated in order to kind of, like a boys' club. And something like the Metropolitan Police has something like 30,000 officers. More than 1,000 of them were suspended, more than 1,000, to investigate claims of domestic violence and SA and that kind of thing. It sounds to me like because they're so keen to get people out on the streets doing the bad stuff, that they're not even background checking these people to check, whether they are suitable to do the job. And then on top of that, they're giving people, 42 days worth of training? I think it's 42
47.
days. 47.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jim, I've invited you up. You said you're dumber for having listened to these lies. I've also muted you in the chat. If you'd like to come up and explain and give us your sources and prove us wrong, you're more than welcome to. Oddly enough, I highly doubt that you will. Yeah, probably won't. I want to say thank you real quick to our friend Charles. Thank you, Charles. Said, did you see Donald Trump's bullshit speech last night? Swear he just talks the talk. I saw clips of it. I didn't need to watch the whole thing. I've got another clip that we're going to play, Charles, of one of the intelligence, high-ranking intelligence officers debunking what Donald Trump said immediately after the speech, which is just absolutely fucking delightful. And then the White House press corps comes and like shuttles him away, which is just amazing. Literally getting fact-checked in real time, and 3 of the major networks wouldn't even carry it because they knew it was lies. Fox News, Sean Hannity wouldn't even say, oh, those are true claims, because they're afraid of getting sued. Like, we'll go into it a little bit more in a minute, but even Fox News wouldn't co-sign on what he was saying. So we all know it's bullshit. And then thank you to Courtney on the Blue app for the 5. It says, hey, I just left Biddeford. I have some pictures if you'd like them. Can send them over on a DM. Think you'll just have to accept. That was, and then it's cut off. Well, Courtney, you can send them over. My public. You can send them over. Why don't you shoot me a direct message to my main account. Just send it right now to my main account, and I'll send you an email address, and you can send them over there. I was also just in Biddeford, as a number of people know. I was there the morning of. I was there the morning it happened. Unfortunately, I was less. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate you. I was less than a mile away from where it happened the morning it happened, and it still has me rattled. I'm not gonna lie. So make Erika the big screen, please.
No, don't do it. That's my stalker.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to get rid of him?
No, he's pretty harmless, but he does
Oh.
just follow me around.
Oh,
Like-
okay. Sorry, you're just
No,
gonna.
but don't
Yeah.
do what he says.
No, of course not. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with trying to blow up that picture and making it for whatever. Never mind. Never mind. Anyways,
very, very
He's
odd.
he's
Very
he's
odd.
out of lamination pouches right now. He'll have to print a number off.
what has Queen Erika done for our country? Yeah, asking the tough questions out there.
Who asked that?
I'm yours.
Oh, not another one. I've done plenty of things for your country. Thank you.
I'm guessing that I'm hoping that's a joke. But I think
I've done more things for my country, but that would kind of stand to reason.
Right. That would make sense.
Well, guys, we've got real quick, of course. Thank you to Wesley over on the tube. Hi, Matt, Erika, and Bill. Good to see you all. Much love as always. Crush Ice put the whole Trump family and administration in prison for treason. Wesley, W's to you always. One of our most absolute loyal watchers and the originator of the design for the Mad Matt merch, who suggested Mad Matt be on Thunderdome, and then we got Erika to design it for us. So thank you so much. Appreciate you, Wesley. Guys, we have well over 600 people, and we're just getting started here. We have well over 600 people, and we have no Trump supporters, no one calling in, and no one over here on TikTok. I have a feeling that nobody wants to talk about that speech last night. Nobody wants to talk about the fact that the MOU with Iran is collapsing. Nobody wants to talk about the fact that the economy is slowly diving down it's going down the tubes. Like, the only reason that inflation slightly ticked down was because we had the MOU in place and oil prices started to come back down and therefore gas prices started to come back down. That's literally the only reason that inflation has moderately ticked back down. It's about to go back up again because we've resumed hostilities with Iran. So that we're fucked there. So, like, what the fuck? The fuck, you guys? Like, I get it. None of you want to come up here and say that you still support Donald Trump. Like, at this point, are we just here to say, like, we were right all along? Because at this point, if we're in the situation where none of you are coming up to talk to us, then I'm assuming that this is you co-signing on us being right.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd love yours with no apostrophe to come up and talk to us. But we'll do a little civics test and see who wins. But that man's brain is leaking out of his ears at this point, surely.
I mean, they don't. They have their invites off. Erika,
I know.
I'm
I did.
shocked.
I did look because I'd love to talk to them. They seem to, be very excited in the comments, but not brave enough to come up and talk, which is very strange. Whereas Matthew, Bill, and I put our faces and our voices out here all of the time. You can thank us later. Weird people.
Okay. Thank you to Lydia on the Cash App. It says, we want avatars. Thank you. I know what you're saying. Listen, I thank you. I did not have time. I did not have time to make one for Bill. Next time, Bill will get one. Okay. This is no offense to Bill. You guys, okay. I have not made them for every single person who's ever always come on. This has nothing to do with Bill. I just did not have the time to make one of those for Bill. The first time that Erika Shante came on, I didn't have one for her, and then it had to be the next time that she came on because she was like, I want one. I was like, okay, that's fine.
I just want to point up, I've come up and I'm a regular on a Friday and he has Nemo's fucking picture up. So let's not let's not get get hurt on other people's behalf when he doesn't even remember that I'm a thing. Come on.
It's from the night before, and it's like before I switch it over. Jeez.
The first thing I do is text him and say, "What the fuck?"
Cancel Matt, apparently. God damn. Jeez.
It is typical Tom.
Typical Tom.
Typical Tom.
Classic Tom.
Classic.
Classic Tom. Oh boy, I know, right? It's just gang up on me too. That's, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I accept. I take it.
Yeah, I guess y'all better have the avatar next time. Okay. I got it.
To be fair, I made my own one, which is better than that one, and he doesn't use it. So, you know.
Wait, that's the one that's better than that one? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's more
W
like
Kitty.
yours.
There you go for Bill.
Oh,
Very
thank you,
nice.
Kitty.
Thank you, Kitty. Did you watch Trump's speech, Bill?
I did what Matt did. I literally was gonna watch clips, and then right at the very end, I played the very end. It was like, okay, we watched it. Because I don't get excited for these speeches. One thing I know about Donald Trump, we've been studying this guy for 10 years. This is not his setting. When he does addresses like that, it's not going to be very newsworthy because that's not what he do. If you really want to know what Donald Trump is thinking, what he's saying, you have to go to his social media and you have to go to a Trump rally and listen on to that. That's where he spill all the BS and, make your pearls clutch.
No, you're right. That's when he just goes off on a random tangent about something. That's when we know what he's actually thinking. I completely agree.
Real quick, Miss Talica, hi, are you a Trump supporter? Hello, Miss Talica? Okay, I'm gonna guess that was a mistake.
I thought that was that sounded like the dinner gong.
Did it?
Yeah. It's all invited in to take our seats for dinner.
Oh, I don't know. Wherever they are, they must be closer, like to your time zone, not mine. So.
One of the kids bought me a desktop symbol, Matt, for my classroom.
Oh, it's a symbol. Got it.
Yeah. With a C.
Took me a
not
second.
with an S.
Yeah. It just took me 1 second. Yep. Oh. Hold on. Nero Balboa says, "Wish I could mute her."
Well, you can't. So
You
cry
definitely can't.
yourself to sleep.
Cry harder, you little bitch.
In fact, I am about to start reading the complete works of J.R.R. Tolkien, starting from the beginning. It's approximately 500,000 words. Strap in.
Let's go.
I'm going to read the songs from Lord of the Rings and everything, like the bits everyone skims through.
Not everyone. Not Stephen Colbert.
Oh, I can't.
Oh,
do the
right.
songs.
He's insane. Like, I love him, but he's also insane.
Oh, by the way, Matt, Steph of Hedgehogs fame would like you to know that when you enter the room, it says, "No politics tonight, just music. Please request a song."
Oh shit! I forgot. I was supposed to change that. Somebody told me that like when I started 30 minutes ago, and now I forgot. Stupid ADHD. So, oops.
Bill, would you like to request a song?
Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it. I just hate her accent. Love when Matt yells at people that, wait, are you a fucking friendly? Fuck off. You don't, this is a package deal, especially on Fridays. Jesus Christ, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's not a thing. We're not gonna do that.
Oh, look. Oh, hang on a minute. It's my favorite person. It's the person that says the host was caught trying to meet a minor. So what you're going to do is you're going to come straight up and you are going to show us the evidence for this. And if you don't show us the evidence for Matt trying to meet a minor, then what you are doing is you are protecting a P3DO. So get yourself up here, show us the evidence. Go ahead. In fact, I'm going to invite you. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doo. Oh, somebody muted them. Don't mute them.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Oh, don't mute
because,
them.
Well, they're spam. Well, they were spamming the chat. I mean, I don't know. They can say it. I mean, they could say it. It's fine. They already said it. Everyone saw it. I mean, I don't care. But it's just that they're spamming the chat. I just don't like it when people spam the chat over and over.
Well,
that's all.
Well, they can come up and tell us then.
Oh, they were in last night. They've been in a bunch of times. And I said the exact same thing last night. I was like, come up, and I said, I'll put you on the big screen, and you can show everybody. Or the night before, because I wasn't doing this last night. But whatever it was. Yeah, they've come in a bunch of times, and it's so weird. They never come up.
So they're protecting a P3DO is what you're telling me? Potentially,
I guess. It's weird. This has happened a number of times, Erika. Have they ever followed up with you?
No, they've never. I've asked them to message me the evidence. I've asked them to come up on the panel and show us the evidence. I've asked them to message a third party the evidence, because if Matt has done that, I would like to hold him accountable, please.
Feels pretty reasonable.
I have a thank you to do.
Oh, please.
Thank you to Securitron for the $10. Said, loved your live last night, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Appreciate that.
W's. We appreciate you guys. Once again, if you want to offer additional support to any of us, well, thank you to Securitron on my end. Half for Erika, already sent Bill, 10 directly, so that's 10 to each of us. So, well, thank you, friend. You're very appreciated. Thank you from all of us. And I will.
Thank you, Securitron. I have actually just set myself up, and I need to put it in my link tree. Buy me a coffee.
Oh, nice.
So, which is a website that people can use internationally to do this very same thing. And I am encouraging Matthew to do the same, because right now, if you are outside the US, you cannot show your appreciation to Matthew. So, Bill, this is a top tip for you too. Start a buy me a coffee.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
I'm sure Queen is listening, so she's about to probably message me and make sure I do that.
I like the fact that you're like that. You know that's how it's gonna run. You're like what's gonna happen. I love that. That's excellent, guys. Where are our Trump supporters? Who voted for Donald Trump? Also, if you're over on the tube, you're more than welcome to call in. That number is right above my head. It's also pinned in the chat. I'm also gonna play the we're gonna play the clip from the intelligence analyst who was right outside the White House after the speech. We're gonna play that in just a second here. I just want to send this to Erika before I forget, because I don't want to forget. So, because much like other people, if I don't like in on something, then it just drops out of my head. So
yeah, me too.
Yep. So hey, there we go. There we go. There, done. Now I feel better about things. So fantastic. Yeah, guys, where are or that dude will be fired by Monday? Facts. Dude, facts. Like it's not even no fucking joke. We will never see that guy again. Not fucking ever. Not ever. We'll never see him again. So sent that over to Erika. Also, let's see here. Courtney. Yeah, when you get a chance, Courtney, shoot me a message, and I'll send you my email to send those pictures to if you'd like. And then, all right, so let's listen to that. Like I said, apologies for not having the video up for you guys, but we've just been getting dinged for that stuff. I'm reworking a couple of things, which will hopefully fix that issue for us. After having talked to a number of people, I think we'll be okay. But anyways, actually, I pulled this video from Harry, believe it or not. So he'll be the first voice that you hear.
Have to see this. The guy that Trump hired to investigate elections just admitted on camera after his speech tonight that there's no evidence the 2020 election was unfair, and then he got rushed away from journalists by Trump's team. Just take a look.
Did you acknowledge that there were no votes changed in 2020?
All I can acknowledge is what the intelligence shows, right? I only know the intelligence committee has zero evidence that someone has flipped, that a foreign power flipped a vote in 2020, 22, or 24.
And you have you're able to acknowledge.
We're now through all the documents.
You're able to acknowledge that Venezuela has not tampered with voting machines in the United States.
No,
I see it as our household vote.
Damn it.
David.
Stupid.
You have to see this.
Sorry about that.
2 or 24.
And you have you're able to
We're
acknowledge.
now through all the documents.
You're able to acknowledge that Venezuela has not tampered with voting machines in the United States.
No, the intelligence is very clear. They did it on their own machines. Why is it important that they did it on their machines? Their machine protocols are the same as America. Why? Because for a long time they did exactly.
And so the 2020 election was in fact the results.
We gotta head out.
The American public.
I'm still researching, so let me. This is the first
But
one.
there's no intelligence.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There is no intelligence that the election would have said to Donald Trump.
And that's them ushering him away.
And would you look at that? They all.
So, no, that wasn't Jay Clayton, Ari. That was, hold on, I get his name. Hold on. What was his name? I know the journalist was Vaughn Hilliard, but I don't. What was his name? Hold on.
Yeah, we're never gonna see that guy again. He's gone.
Nope.
He's gone. He's MIA now.
He's in a vat of acid as we speak.
No. Let's see. John Solomon. Solomon is the special government employee brought in by Donald Trump last month to work with acting DNI Bill Pulte to declassify election material. He also, when asked if the 2020 results showing Biden won the presidential contest are accurate, said, quote, "I'm researching." He says no intel that Venezuela tampered with U.S. machines. He also acknowledged that no votes were ever changed in 2020, 2022, or the 2024 elections. Wow.
As far as I understand it, even the documents that are published on whitehouse.gov don't say that Venezuela did anything to the machines. What they say is that they think this kind of thing happened in Venezuela, and therefore people should be on the lookout for it, which is very. I think the way that we see other countries interfering in elections is not that they are interfering with voting machines, which aren't even connected to the internet, as far as I'm aware. They have no capability of being directly connected to the internet. Mm-hmm. But the way we see this happening is through online dis and misinformation, and deliberately setting groups of people against one another. We've seen Russia do it in multiple situations where there was a whole thing in Texas where on 2 different Facebook groups, they set up a kind of festival at an Islamic center, and also on a far right Facebook group, they also set up like an anti-Islam protest. in order to try and get those two groups of people to argue and fight with each other. And that's specifically like Russian mis and disinformation that's doing that online.
Yep, 100%. 100%. They did that a lot in 2016 too. Yep.
Kirk, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Okay, so you're a Trump supporter.
Yeah, 100%.
How old are you and what state are you in?
18, Texas.
Okay, why do you still support Donald Trump?
I don't think I will ever turn my back on him because actually I'll leave that part out of the argument. I don't want to debate that. So I think it's great that, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, good bills. Big beautiful bills.
Whose policy was that when it was brought to
Well,
Congress?
I guess technically it was some Democrats, but Trump brought it up first.
Okay.
That's actually
Trump
not
brought
true.
it up first.
Well, that's like what he was like campaigning on.
But it had already been put forth by a Democrat.
Actually, Erika, I hate to correct you. It was put forth by multiple Democrats, and Bernie Sanders ran on it in 2016.
Bernie.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
he
forgot
just
about Bernie.
Yeah, so he stole those ideas from progressives.
Yeah, so cool. Okay, yeah, so that's great. So it's I think either way that's like good bills. The big beautiful bill's beautiful.
So the part of the
I
big beautiful bill that you like is the part that he stole from the Democrats. Cool story, bro.
Okay, so I'm not going to debate AB, but yeah, I support the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
What?
I support illegal immigration getting stopped.
I have a question.
Illegal immigration's lower than.
Hi.
I was speaking.
Your teacher's talking now. I have
Okay,
a question.
teacher.
I have a question. Was this the thing that you were going to bring up at the beginning and then you went, no, actually, I'm not going to bring this up. I'd rather talk about this instead. Is this
Yeah.
the thing that you originally... Okay, so what you've done, let's just lay this out, okay, as a narrative. What you've done is you came up and you thought, I'll talk about abortion. No, actually, I won't talk about abortion. I'll talk about no tax on tips. And then you get your butt beaten on no tax on tips. So you go back to the original thing that you weren't going to talk about.
And we didn't even dig deep.
I'm just listening.
Hold on, we didn't even dig deep enough into the no tax on tips because that's actually been implemented, and we have results from that, and it's not what they said that it was. So, and we have multiple Trump supporters that made viral videos, including podcasters, that spoke out against this. So people are not happy.
My sister's a waiter, and she's extremely happy. But that's like anecdotal, so it's completely irrelevant. But
out of interest, how much has your sister's like take home gone up because of no tax on tips?
I don't know her exact income. I just know she's extremely happy.
Okay.
Even though she hates Trump.
Okay, but how is she extremely happy? Like, can you give us a ballpark how much you think she's taking home every day?
I couldn't guess, but she's like, she's only 21 and she's like very well off. She's going to college and whatnot.
Okay. You do understand that you don't take home more money, don't you? You get a tax credit at the end of the year.
I love you, Erika.
You do understand that, right? So what you've just told us now is that you don't understand how no tax on tips works. In the first place, you don't understand it. So why are you talking about something you don't understand? I dare say you don't understand abortion either. In fact, can you tell me how many holes does a woman have below the belt?
3.
What are they called?
So the V, I don't want to like say it.
Okay, the V one. Yeah, that's
B,
one.
And then the hold on, don't say it for me. I'm gonna get it.
I'm not gonna. I promise you, I'm not
the
gonna.
E. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. I just gotta think. Hold on.
Okay, I just got to Google.
Well, it's the P hole. It's the P hole.
Okay, and what's the other one?
I already said the poop hole, the pee hole, and the the other one, the VJ. I don't know what words I'm allowed to say on TikTok.
The VJ.
Yeah, the VJ.
Right. Okay. And where does an egg get fertilized?
Where does an egg get fertilized? In the
Mhm.
uterine lining?
No. Next, try again.
Where does an egg get fertilized?
Mm-hmm.
Where does an egg get fertilized? And the
Mm-hmm. Chicken coop is not an acceptable answer.
the chicken coop. The egg gets fertilized on her, like, it's like where her egg wall is. You know, that's where
Where her egg wall is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, where all her
What
legs
can
just
you?
lay.
What part of the body is the egg wall? Do you know the scientific name for it?
No.
Okay, because there's no such thing as an egg wall, buddy. Well, there's an outer lining of an egg, but I'm asking where in the female body does the egg get fertilized?
I thought it was what I already said, like the first one I said.
You said the
I thought it was
over. You said what did you say? The uterine wall, I believe.
uterine something, like the
No, it's
uterine like
not.
line.
No, doesn't happen in the uterus. Incorrect.
He said the
Okay,
uterus
then
line, the lining of the uterus.
Yeah, no. That's
Okay,
where that's where an egg may implant if it is fertilized. But
okay.
it gets fertilized before that.
Yeah. In that case, the exact fertilization spot, I don't know.
Okay. It's in the
I can answer some
fallopian
more
tube.
questions.
So again,
Oh, okay. My
so
bad.
again, you're talking about another thing that you don't know anything about.
I do. You can ask me more questions. Wait, keep asking. I'll get the rest of them.
What is the scientific name for the male sperm duct?
The male sperm duct?
Mm-hmm.
Small.
Well, yours probably is. I agree.
No,
but,
what?
but
Wait,
in
the smell.
general,
The male. What are you talking about?
where
The
sperm is produced in the male body?
Oh, I mean the best guess I got is prostate.
Oh.
I just want, if you're a religious person, I just want you to just take a moment out of your day just to pray for this guy at the top, please.
I wanted to know about. I don't know anything about men. I thought you were gonna ask me a question about females.
Why don't you know anything about men?
A female what?
I thought you were gonna say like I don't know.
Female what?
Female body.
A female, like, are we talking about a pet? Like what's a female? Female what?
Women.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's say that.
Sorry, did I offend you? What?
Yeah, you did actually.
You're a grown man.
Correct.
Do you know what intrigues me about you? This is what intrigues me. You think you know everything about female bodies when in fact you know fuck all. And secondly, you don't even know about your own body.
Female
why don't
what?
you go and why don't
a female
you go
dog?
and no female human bodies?
Oh,
Why?
I'm sorry, Erica. Let me see, Charlie. The reason why Erica is correct is because she's actually talking about sex. So she could use the term female in this term because we're talking about that. We're talking about the female body.
All right,
so
keep going.
you don't know the difference between sex and gender. But we'll get into that later.
So why don't you know about your own body? By the way, the place in your body where you produce sperm is called the epididymis.
I'm not going to be able to even pronounce that.
Sorry?
I'm not even going to be able to pronounce that, let alone spell it or.
That sounds like, I tell you what, sound it out. This is how I would teach you to do it. Sound it out a syllable at a time. Okay, and you'll get there at the end. Okay?
Epididymis.
While we wait for Charlie to learn words, Raisin Hell. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? Raisin Hell, I sent you an invite to unmute. Can you unmute yourself and let us know, did you vote for Donald Trump? Hello? Raisin Hell, last chance. All right.
You gotta unmute
If you
yourself,
are a
brother.
Trump, if you are a Trump supporter, you're welcome to re-request. Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box, have a conversation with us, or you can give a ring to the phone number that's above my head. It's also pinned in the chat. And thank you to K-Cats. This denim shirt, it's actually vintage Wrangler denim. I got it in London a couple of years ago from a vintage
Yes,
shop.
you did.
I did, and it's really good. The only problem with it, and it's got the pearl, like the vintage, like pearl snaps and everything. The only thing though, Erica, is it's an XL, and it is decidedly a bit big for me now because I lost a little bit of weight. But it is it is a baller shirt. I love it so much, and it really wasn't that expensive for a vintage Wrangler denim shirt. Yeah.
I have that issue with none of my clothes fit me right now because, as everybody knows, I've lost a significant amount of weight. And I had to go out and buy another pair of pants today because I'm going away next week and I can't like wash and reuse overnight. Because I'm not going to have access to a washing machine. So I had to go out and buy. I've got jeans that fit me, but it's going to be too warm for jeans. So I had to go out and buy pants on the way home from work.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Charlie, I forgot you were here.
Anyways,
yeah. Did you figure out how to say that word? For the thing that you're trying to talk about that you don't know?
Oh, I forgot the word already.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
No retention of information.
Yeah, you're really not qualified to talk about this subject. Maybe you should like stick to.
Yeah, I didn't want to do the
maybe you should. Maybe
debate.
Since you're 18 years old, maybe you should at this point in time. Like normally, I would try to like encourage people to be, civically engaged and everything like that. But I would just honestly recommend that you I don't know, go have some beers with your friends and like play some video games and like talk to women, like talk to them in person.
Women are evil.
Oh, okay, got it.
Just they have a reason, but they have a specific reason.
I'm my bad. You know what? I apologize. Go talk to go talk to some lovely guys then. That's totally fine too.
No, that's
Feel
gay.
free. Yeah, exactly. That's
Romans
gay. Exactly,
chapter 1.
exactly, which is delightful. So go
Romans
talk to some lovely, attractive men
verse
in your
26,
area. There's apps for
27,
that. You just missed
1
Pride Month, but I
Corinthians,
mean, there's plenty of.
chapter 6, verse.
Yeah, none of those things are right. I talked to you last night on Joey's Live, and we cooked you.
Gay bed.
Yeah, we absolutely destroyed you, Joey and I, last night. I remember you now. You had a different profile picture.
Matt,
Yeah,
why
it was
is
the
he
Jewish star.
quoting? Why is he quoting Paul to us?
It's funny, Erica. Great minds. It's exactly what I said to him last night. I said, why are you quoting the guy who lived 300 years after Jesus Christ did and trying to say that somehow is what Christianity is? We had this entire conversation. And finally, I think it was Joey who was like, so are you a Paulist? Because you're not a Christian. And I was like, yeah.
I think we call them Paulinians.
Oh, Paulinians? Nice. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, Paulinians. Well, it seems disrespectful to me to pay no attention to the fact that Jesus never mentioned gay or trans people, not once, not ever, but instead believe a guy who has really nothing to do with him apart from
Can everyone stop being gay and shit?
Well, you first.
Yeah, and I mean, being
and
gay is
pride
a lot.
flags out of your
And being gay is a lot of fun, dude. I think you've
You have fun being gay?
highly miscalculated how much
Do you have a
fun
better
being
time
gay
at the
is.
receiving end, or do you like giving it?
I have. Oh, are you asking me? I enjoy giving it.
No, I'm talking about political.
No. I'm answering.
politics.
I enjoy giving it.
I mean,
That's disgusting, woman.
That's what I enjoy.
What the hell?
yeah. I mean, he's 18. I can't imagine that he's had any experience with anything like this. You've never had sex, right?
That's a sin, of course not.
Yeah, there you go. He's just a little incel.
This guy said, "Of course."
What's so bad about being an incel?
Of course not.
Are you trying to teach the youth to just go out and have sex the second they turn 18?
I have a question.
That's disgusting. You fucking weirdo.
I mean, I'm with Matt. I just did what Matt did. Like, it ain't none of my business.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you're actually trying to influence kids to just go and have sex?
Well, first of all, apparently you're an adult. So no. But secondly, So I don't know why you're getting all upset. Like there's an age of consent, and apparently you are over that. You were, at least you said you were. So this is not to do with kids. This is to do with adults. But this is just wild and weird. What are you okay?
Get the gay pride flag off your freaking screen. But yes, I'm okay.
You don't sound okay. You sound emotional. By the way, what does incel stand for?
Stand for? Like, what does it mean? Like, what is the secondary?
It's a
involuntary celibate.
Involuntary celibate, right? So you were indicating that it was about what's wrong with being an incel. I made the choice to. Well, no, you didn't. The first fucking word is involuntary. That means you didn't make a choice. That means everybody else made a choice for you. And I get why.
Again, so are you like trying to shame people who aren't able to get bitches?
Get what? Sorry?
Women.
Wow.
Like women.
You know, you talking like that, you should, you know, the camera should definitely be on because I just know how you look while you saying something like that. Like,
would anybody like to make a small side bet on whether he has a perm? I'm saying yes.
I don't, but I got really curly hair. I'm Jewish and Spanish. So I got like really curly hair. It's awesome. Like when I was in school, like girls used to always like be like saying I got a perm and stuff, but I don't.
Okay. And that made you angry, right? And that's
No, it
why
actually
you don't like women.
No, I don't like women because like you.
Because me? Hang
People
on,
like
you didn't know I existed like a half hour ago.
Okay, so before that it was Candace Owens, and before that it was.
Imagine the power that I have, where I can make people who've never even met me hate women. What power that is! I love that for me.
I'm good for you, Eric. I mean, honestly, congratulations. It's
W.
Yeah, W. Erica. Yeah, I agreed with Bill.
Do you know what? I always knew there was something special about me.
Well, you're not special in the sense like you're better than somebody. You're special in the sense you're made in God's image, and everyone's special.
Wait a second, God's a woman?
What?
God's a woman?
When did I say that?
You said that Erica was made in God's image.
Yeah.
So God's a woman?
No.
Well, then how is Erica made in God's
image? Well,
actually,
so women are made in Adam's image.
Women are made in the image
of man.
No, they're not.
Men are made in the image of God. Women are made in the image of man.
How does that work?
Because Adam was like, "Fuck, I need a girl," and he ripped his rib out.
I don't think he's ever read Genesis, guys.
Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
Excuse me?
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
39, Iowa.
Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
I just wanted to have a conversation with Erika first. Is she still on?
I'm sorry. If you want the good stuff, you'll have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just remember we had a conversation like 2 months ago. And you said we were talking.
I don't remember.
We were talking about China and America, and who needed what from who. And you went on to say that China has the most manganese in the world, and if we couldn't get it from anywhere else to build our infrastructure, they're not even in the top 5. So you need to stick to your British facts. Stick to your British facts. Stick to your British facts.
No,
and go
doesn't
debate
sound like
with
Dennis.
British people, okay? Goodbye.
No, I'm just going to look it up.
Oh, he ran away.
I know. What a PUSSY.
He ran away. Aw. Boo. Why were you scared to continue that discussion? You just said something wrong and then you ran away. It's almost like you knew that you were going to get fact-checked in real time and get pushback on your your fact. Oops.
That sucks. I was just gonna ask him what a DNC was. He probably was gonna say the Democratic National Convention.
I love that one too. God. Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, would you hop in the box or would you give us a ring on the phone line and not be a complete coward like that last guy who decided to say one thing and then hang up the phone? Let's see here. Got somebody in the box on this side. Hey, Nemo, how's it going today, bud?
How's it going?
All right.
Hey, Nemo.
Manuel, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Manuel? I think that might have been a mistake. Let's see what we got on the phone line. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did. Thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Sure. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 44. I voted in Pennsylvania.
Okay, thank you. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
Well, sir, I don't agree with everything he does. Okay, I don't. Okay, I know there's a MAGA cult. I get that. Okay, but I think he's done a lot more to help this country than he's hurt it. I just really believe that. Iran has been the bully of the Middle East for 40 some years, and I think he made the right choice by taking them out. I mean, they have proxies all over the planet that just want to kill people, and they don't. If you don't believe with their beliefs, if you don't follow them to a T, they want you dead.
Who's killed more people, Israel or Iran?
Oh my God, Iran! I mean, they just killed 50,000 of their own people.
Well, number one, that's a lie, and number two, you're factually
How is
incorrect.
that a lie, sir? It's on their own website.
Sir, no, it's not on their own website.
Yes, it is, sir.
No, it's not. Cool. What's the website you're looking at?
Sir, just look up the
What's
Iranian
the website?
government.
So the Iranian government said they killed
Well,
50,000
I'm on my
people.
phone. It's up against my ear. I can't look
You have
it
a
up for you.
smartphone,
Look it up
sir.
on
You
X.
can, sir. You have a smartphone. You
Look
can,
it up
you
on
can,
X.
sir. X isn't a source, number one. You have a smartphone. Put your fucking phone on speaker. Go to your browser and look it up while you talk to us. X isn't a source, number one. And number two, the Iranian government did not admit that they killed 50,000 people. So what we
Yes,
do
they
have,
did.
though, is we do have actual fucking numbers from the UN with how many people Israel has killed in fucking Gaza. So if you'd like to go
I don't
and
know
say,
why you have
oh,
to
why
get
are
so
there so many
violent.
people? Why
Why
are
do
you
you have to get
interrupting
so
me?
angry?
Why are you interrupting me?
Why are you
Why are
swearing at
you
me?
interrupting me? I'll do whatever the fuck I want because my name is up there. So anyways, what I'd like you to do right now is put me on speakerphone and go back up the claim that you made. And the reason that you're not doing it right now while we talk is because you know that you just lied.
No, I'm doing it right now, actually.
Good boy.
Also, can I just fact check something real quick? You said that Donald Trump took out the Middle East. That is absolutely not true.
I didn't
That's
say
not
Donald
even
Trump
remotely
took out
close
the
to
Middle
true.
East. I did not say that.
Yes, you did, because I wrote it down. I have it right here.
Oh,
no, I said that there's a bully in the Middle East, and they need to be taken out.
No, you did not,
They've
sir.
been
But okay.
causing the
Okay.
problems for the past 50 years almost.
No.
Don't you guys agree to that? You
Anyways,
don't think
you're
that
supposed to be looking up a source. Also, I want to say thank you to our friends.
It's
Thank you to the
IRGC
Moni. Thank you to the Moni
at
Raiders.
X.
Thank you, Moni Raiders. We really appreciate you guys for coming in.
at IRGC. It's on X. Look it up.
I'm just looking at the actual Iranian government website, which is dolat.ir. I can't find any reference to 50,000 people, not one.
Well, gee, that's not surprising.
At IRGC. What?
I just wonder. Hang on, but you
I mean,
just
I'm
said
looking
they
at it right
claimed
now, so I
Hi,
don't know how
hi.
you
You
can't
just
see it.
said you just said they claimed it themselves on X. Why would they
Okay,
claim
look,
it on
look.
X and
I
not
don't
on
want to
their
argue
website?
about
Oh,
that.
no,
If
no,
you can't
hang on.
find
Is it
you
at
can't
is it
find
at IRGC_press?
No.
There is no account that's just at IRGC that I can find on X.
Well,
What
I'm
account
looking
are
at
you
it.
looking at?
IRGC.
You keep
I'm
saying
literally
it, but
looking at
okay,
it.
I'm on X right now. I've put it up on the screen. I typed into my search bar at IRGC. The only things I get are at IRGC _ Iran _ news, at IRGC _ press, IRGC Intelli, at Iran IRGCC.
Until I had it. I saw it on Intelli. It was also on the press one, but it's not there anymore. I'm looking
At
at it right now.
IRGC Intelli.
Yeah.
That's not an official Twitter account of
It's
the
right
Iranian
there.
government. It's not the official
come
Twitter.
on,
you're
man.
literally
Does that
trying
matter?
to say yes because you just claimed that they're the ones who said it. You fucking liar. God damn it, dude. The problem is that you just made a claim that you can't back up, and now you're backtracking because you know that you just got caught in a lie. Now you're going to say the problem with you lefties when you just got caught in a fucking lie.
Listen to how angry you are.
Yes, because you're a fucking liar, and you won't admit it. You
No,
fucking liar.
no,
Yep. Okay, then prove
no.
your point. Oh, wait, you can't. You're a fucking liar.
Oh, yeah, I can prove my point. Ask the Iranian people. Why don't you look at their individual accounts and see how many of them have been murdered?
Not
how many of them have been murdered?
50,000. Not
Yeah?
50,000.
Oh, so what's the correct amount of people that should be allowed to be killed by their government then? Please enlighten me, sir.
I don't know. Is it?
You don't know?
Well, maybe
Oh,
we should
okay, so
ask.
you don't
Maybe
know.
we should. Well, I don't know because maybe we should ask Renee Good, and maybe
No,
we
that's
should
right.
ask Alex
Renee
Preddy,
Good. You
and
mean
maybe
the
we should
woman that
ask.
tried to drive over an ISIS officer?
Well, since you think that you're
Really?
asking me how many people should be allowed to be killed by their governments, maybe we should start with ours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. A crazy
Oh, you don't like that?
libtard.
Oh, you don't like
A
that?
crazy libtard tries to drive over an ICE officer.
Oops,
gets
I think I might have
shot because
hit a
she
nerve.
deserved
I think
it.
I might have hit
No,
a nerve.
she deserved it. She deserved it. Don't oops me. She
Oh,
deserved
I
it.
think I hit a nerve with the snowflake over there. He
deserved
got a
it.
little
No, you didn't.
upset. He got a little
Snowflake.
upset. He's spaghetti because
I'm
I
not
said
the
we
one-
should look at our
I'm
government
not the
first.
one that wants men and women's bathrooms.
Ah, now he
I'm
pivoted
not
to
the
trans
crazy-
issues. Oh my
I'm
God,
not
we got the
crazy
trifecta.
asshole.
Bill,
Okay, what are you
Bill,
gonna do?
Bill, how long until you think
What
he
are you
says
gonna do?
something really racist? Hold on,
Your
hold on here.
whole
It's coming next. It's coming
conversation,
next.
sir, is so full of holes.
Hang on,
You
guys. Hang
can't
on,
back
sir.
up
Sir,
No, I'm not going to hang
sir.
on. I'm going
Okay,
to say what I said.
I'm just
what I
gonna
want to
keep
say.
talking over you then.
No,
I'm just
see,
gonna keep
that's the
talking
problem
over
with
you.
you lefties.
Guys, you really could get a bingo
Yeah.
right now. So keep
Yeah,
ticking
get a
off
bingo.
those talking points.
Get a bingo. What do you tell you? This
You
is
see,
the way
that's
it is.
but see, that's
This is
that's
the
your
way it
problem,
is.
caller. That's your problem. You're so concerned
No,
about the
see,
left.
I don't
You're
have
so
a problem.
concerned about the left. I'm gonna
My only
say what I have to say.
problem.
You don't have any
My
power.
only.
You're so concerned about the left. That's why you're not
Guys,
noticing
deny-
what's going on your side. The corruption,
You
the
do.
blatant lies, and everything. So.
See, you keep muting me because you know you lost.
No, it's because you can't
The
stop
world
talking
doesn't
long enough to
want
listen
you.
to anybody else.
Yeah, you want
If the world
Islam
doesn't
to
want
take
us, then
over
why is it
America.
that
You want communism,
every
right?
single special election has gone to the Democrats since the 2024 election? If the world doesn't want us,
Oh, exactly why? Because they're special.
exactly why. Even though I just said the world doesn't want you, I just got caught because every single special election has gone to the
The
Democrats.
world doesn't want you. Don't you get it?
The rest of the world is
You
further
guys-
left than the
You're
United
gonna
States, you
destroy
fucking
this
moron.
country. Don't you want this country to succeed?
I want this country to have less people like you in it. Why don't you go fucking walk
Why?
off a short pier?
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. I just
How
heard
can
everything
you
you had to
say that?
say. We should have less of you. You're a fucking cancer on this country.
I'm a cancer.
Yeah, you should end it. Go
I'm
away.
a cancer.
Yeah, go away.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Kindly
Okay.
go put your
Well,
face on a curb
you're-
and hope that no
yeah,
one else comes behind
right.
your head.
You're a violent nigger lover.
There it is. I called it. I called it. I fucking called it. There we go.
There it is.
By the way, we do love A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. You should go to my showcase and buy a copy from the TikTok shop because we love it. We love the TikTok shop. Don't you guys love? I love the TikTok shop.
You can't all call bingo at the same time. For the love of all that is holy.
Wow, and lover. Wow, that's the first for me.
I don't know. I guess guilty. I guess.
I'm going to be honest. I like all people. How dare I? Well, not that guy, obviously.
Yeah. If that's how you want to say it, you racist piece of shit. I'm guilty, 100% guilty of that. Thank you also to Kayla on the Blue app who said, "Does caller not understand that we are also bullies? We literally bomb ships that we assumed had drugs and kill people. We have multiple examples of the U.S. being bullies." Exactly, Kayla. I mean, it's absurd, but they will never ever look inward. They will never look inward. They will never accept criticisms of the United States. They'll never do that. Also, thank you to Nicolay for the gift of the jewels over on the tube. I appreciate you. And guys, like the thing I'd like to point out to everyone here. Oh, and thank you to Mark, by the way. Says Charlie is so afraid of vaginas, his mom had a C-section. Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. But the thing I want to point out to you guys, and that I think is actually important to look at here, is that we know that the government of Iran is terrible. And we know that they absolutely killed protesters, and what they did was fucking terrible. No one is saying that it's not. But for us to try and take the moral high ground, or for Israel to try and take the moral high ground and go, see, that's what we should be doing, is absolutely patently absurd. And no, they didn't. There's zero verification. That number has risen from 10,000 to 20,000 to 30,000. Now apparently it's 50,000. Like, it's like the thing with Trump and with immigration numbers. He just like that number just gives 5 million, then it's 8 million, then it's 12 million. Now it's 20 million. He just like they just keep changing the number, and there's zero evidence for it as presented by that guy. There's no evidence that he could show us that would prove that. It's just bullshit, top to bottom.
Can I just say thank you?
Of course.
Thank you to Tiffany for the £14 something pence on my PP. I do enjoy it when people poke my PP, saying I do enjoy it when you tear down those incel dorkwads. Incel dorkwads was actually my band in college, so that's a coincidence.
All right. We love some PP. Thank you.
Who doesn't love a good PP? That was delightful. God, it's almost like we know exactly what's happening. We know where those conversations are going to go. That's sad.
And I always tell my supporters this too. Anytime that they come up and they say, "I just want to have a good conversation," it's never going to end well. You already should know that this is about to not end well.
This never. You like you could just tell like from the get. You're like this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, every time.
Oh man, we got no Trump supporters today. Really, no one wants to have it. We had Charlie. We had the pretend Charlie Kirk earlier. That guy
who didn't know what a fallopian tube was.
Facts. We had let's see. You guys missed last night. We had TPA's boyfriend here for a little while. That was fun. That was not last 2 nights ago, right? That was 2 nights ago. That was Wednesday night. I had to make a rule for him that he couldn't mention his boyfriend's name. I was like, otherwise we're gonna kick you. And then we got into a whole religious debate about a bunch of shit. And then finally his proof that he wanted to provide a source for us that the U.S. was a Christian nation or founded on Christianity was a Charlie Kirk quote or Charlie Kirk video. Do you remember that he was trying to play that Charlie Kirk video or whatever it was?
Yeah, he was not prepared for that discussion.
He was not at all.
Literally predicted the exact thing that he was going to play. Literally said, let me guess, you're going to play the thing where Charlie Kirk mentions all of the state constitutions that existed before the U.S. Constitution that had church requirements. Is that what you're about to play? And that's exactly what
what he played. I was like, amazing. Yes, K-Cats, I'm having some iced tea. I'm a fan of the iced tea, as most of you know. Speaking of Christian nationalists, as much as I hate to say this, this is Christian nationalist. This is Christian nationalist pastor whose name I will get for you, and it's Josh. No, not Joel Webbin. Joel Webbin is his name, and I want to play the audio for you of this. He was on a show called Christian Nationalist Weekly. Yes, that's a thing, and he's echoing what so many others of his ilk are saying, and I think it's important that we listen to it and that we recognize what they're saying, because this shit is fucking scary. And when they say things like, this is what the Muslims want Sharia law, they don't respect women and blah, 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 this, that, they're saying shit like this.
Our household vote, and that half of my vote was stolen from me in women's suffrage. And so my wife votes, but she votes alongside me. Correct. She votes my vote, because what she's doing is, as a woman who fears the Lord and as a submissive wife, she's saying, evil men stole half of your vote and gave it to me, and I'm giving it back. I see it as our household.
Who wants to put a bet on that his wife votes Democrat and just tells him she votes alongside him?
That is so disgusting.
I would put a bet on that, and I would also put a bet that for those of you who've seen The Aviator, that whenever she's done being intimate with her husband, she scrubs her body like Leonardo DiCaprio's character does with the soap. She's like that. I'm 100% certain that she does that. So just FYI, we got someone here in the box. What's the word? Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hi, no, I don't. If you ever, I hope you know I don't, because gross. I just wanted to say that in regards to what you were talking about.
Yeah.
So I actually started a new job, and that's besides the point. Little did I know that this new job I'm working is in its own way like a schmult. And it's insane because I'm building the new special ed program there. Hey, Chicky. And it's insane because the way that they do it, it's like kind of basically teaching the kids that idea. It's wild. And so hearing that this morning too, I was like, this is gross.
That's crazy. Well, thanks for coming up, friend. We're going to try to get some more Trump supporters up here, but
yes,
appreciate
of course.
You. All right,
Bye.
take care.
Sorry.
That's okay. Thanks. Thank you, friend. Yeah, it's they're crazy. Andrew, I see you down in the chat. You obviously have their I don't know. Obviously have your invites off. I'm so shocked. But if you decide to put on your big boy pants, come on and get in the box. Thank you to Bill. Thank you, Bill. Matt, after the president's speech last night, do you think this will persuade Republicans to vote for the SAVE Act? No, I don't. I don't. And the reason why I don't think that is because they're still going to have to try to knock this through on reconciliation. And I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. So yeah, no, I just don't. So there's still just not enough support there. And I know that that's what they were trying to do. You're not wrong that he was trying to garner more public support. There's just nothing there. It's just still a big nothing burger. And the people who are voting on this, they know that. They're not changing their votes.
Who was the guy the other day who refused to comment in his Senate hearing on whether Donald Trump about whether Joe Biden won the 2020 election? I think I messaged it to you. He was being questioned by Ossoff.
Say that again, Erica.
The guy that was being questioned by, is it John Ossoff?
Yeah, John Clayton, the guy who's
Yeah, and he just wouldn't answer the question and then kept saying that he had answered the question even though he hadn't answered the question.
Yep.
Like, sir, stop trying to gaslight us into thinking that you've answered the question. Like, we all have ears. You did not answer the fucking question.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Moni. Ossoff absolutely fucking ate. He ate him. I love Ossoff. He's so direct. He's so good at what he does. Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. We're just looking to talk Trump supporters right now, please. You can also call in. That number is above my head. It's also pinned in the chat over on the tube. Or you can call in from Twitch as well. Ahead. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
السلام عليكم يا خاوري وانا from Gaza.
Sorry friend. We can't do that. We can't do cameras on. I'm sorry. Can't do it. TikTok is being weird about that stuff. I'm sorry. Sorry friend. Can't do it. We had a friend of ours
Walaikum assalam though.
Yes. We had a friend whose account got taken down because of that, and we sorry. Got to be careful. So I still Ari brought up a good point. Messaged me. I know that they did. Like I said, they put it in there trying to pass it into the NDAA. And it needs to be reviewed by the parliamentarian. You're absolutely right. I'm just saying I don't think that in the Senate that it's got the legs. I still think it's got really steep odds to get past because they've still got the obviously if they tried to put it up straight, they've got the Democratic filibuster. Yeah, and then they've got other methods. I think we're still good. I'm not, exactly. It requires 60 votes, 100%. Yep, you got it. Yeah, Ari is absolutely one of our smartest friends. Love Ari, and she knows exactly what she's talking about. So, I still think we're good to answer. Long way to answer Bill's question, but we still have to be vigilant with this shit. I mean, it is fucking scary. Yeah, I don't know. If they could pass it, could they even really implement the law in time for the midterms? Who knows? And also, they'd probably challenge it immediately at the Supreme Court, and then depending on who got it, they could try to say that they would have to wait until
We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame.
Jeez,
you're
nasal.
Okay, number one. No, stop. You're nasally and you're flat. No, why did you go away? I want to give you notes on your singing. God damn it.
He did though.
You are nasally. You can't sing like that. You need an open nasal passageway. Okay, fucking clear your nasal passageway. You need straight. Okay, you need that airflow. That's number one. Okay, and then number two, push the air through. Use your diaphragm because you're going flat on your notes. You're going flat. Push the air through. Fuck, man.
We carry
the flame.
I've never. It's not. I wouldn't mind if it was enthusiastic and shit, but it isn't even enthusiastic.
No, it was a dead tone.
It's a no from me, dog.
Yeah, I'd rather for them just come up and play the song at this point. Well, don't do that here.
No, don't do that. No.
Yeah, I left. Fuck, let me remember. Please don't.
Oh my god.
My singing teacher used to say, "Smile while you're singing, because people can hear the smile." That guy that guy must have had like basset hound face, where it was dragging on the floor, because that was so dirgy.
It needed auto tune. No. I don't even think auto tune could save that one.
My dog started barking. That was so bad.
Wait, hold on. This. Okay. Thank you, Mia. Okay, relax. I forgot that it was there. Okay. Like, sorry. My bad. Spain, Davey. Spain. We're all rooting for Spain, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Have you noticed that British people don't like, well, we beat you in the Spanish Armada hundreds of years ago, and we're just going to keep mentioning it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, just like over and over again.
1776.
Real quick though, our friend Moni. Speaking of We Are Charlie Kirk, I do need to point this out.
I don't want to, but I want to. We are algae green. We dirty the pool. We vandalize the liner for the greater good. Okay, I'm done.
W's to our friend Moni. That was in her live the other day. Fucking winner. It's the best. It's amazing.
I need to hear the full version of that.
Yeah, friend, if you want to do a collab and get like do a full version of that, feel free. Let's get that thing cooking, okay? Just saying. Jess says, I almost feel bad for Charlie Kirk because MAGA has made his death so cringe. Wow. That's wild. We've literally come full circle. Like, we actually almost feel bad for the guy because of that. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, man.
Did I send you the video of the family that for their 4th of July dinner had a reflecting pool, a whole reflecting pool made out of green jelly?
Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah, good times.
People are so creative. I love it.
If you want to see creativity and political satire, come to this country on Guy Fawkes night and see the guys that people make. They are. Go on.
I was going to say, remember the 5th of November.
Of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. Correct.
Yeah.
Something will never be forgot, apart from I forgot it.
Let's see here. What did we get? Trump say? He said, Reflecting pool so badly damaged by deranged vandals has been emptied as the massive slash gets repaired. We got it through the great July 4th weekend. What kind of animals would do such a thing? We're looking for a vandal-proof material, but such a thing should not have been necessary. The scum in court will hopefully be prosecuted to the max. Max, capitalized. President DJT.
Why did he not say thank you for your attention to this matter? I don't think it was him.
Yeah, I didn't think we would be at war with Iran in a reflection pool. And I didn't know we had an interior designer as a president either. So, but this is where we are.
I mean, and a bad one at that, Bill. Somebody who thinks that like gold leaf everything is like the best. It's like having an interior designer who's stuck in the mid 80s whose design sense is only from 40 years ago.
Yeah, he put green carpet in a bathroom.
Right?
Terrible.
Who the fuck
Yes.
put carpet in the bathroom?
Right.
I heard that Donald Trump was Saddam Hussein's interior designer. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that.
I mean, until I see evidence otherwise, I choose to believe that.
Arts and crafts day at the nursing home. So true.
Oh, boy. All right, we're going to make hand turkeys tomorrow. We're going to make hand turkeys, okay?
And then the day after, we're going to make collages with pasta.
Do not speak ill of Liberace like that. Liberace that was a style of his own, okay? Now, you might not like it. You might think that's over the top, but that was a thing. That man, love it or hate it, that was like he had his thing. Also, he was a baller piano player. Like, whatever else he was dealing with and all of his other shit, like he was a baller on the piano. But like that was it was his like over the top, and everything was just like it was like he was Elton John maxing.
He really was. Can I just say, we have a whole 1,000 people in here right now. Well, oh God, someone went and ruined it. We have a whole 997 people in here now. 3 people actually went and ruined it. If you could just do all the good things, tappity tap tapping and sharedy sharing, and reposting. And if you feel the need to gift somebody, please do, especially our special guest today, Bill. We would love it if you would show Bill that he is welcome here. And also make sure, I know you probably follow Matt and Nemo and I already, but if you don't follow Bill, please follow Bill. Bill is doing some really important work on this app, and we freaking love to see it.
Absolutely. Please make sure that you're following Bill. I'm going to accept this person that they don't look like a Trump supporter, but I guess you never know these days, so I guess we'll see. And I guess maybe not, because they didn't load up. Guys, if you voted for Trump, if you were currently a Trump supporter, get in the box, have a conversation with us, or if you're over on the tube or on Twitch, call up. Use the phone number that is above my head, or tagged in the chat. That's okay, Han. Either way. Pamela, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Good mornings always start with good breakfast. So whether you start yours with fluffy waffles, cage-free eggs, crispy bacon, or our signature boundless coffee, you take your morning to heart because mornings matter.
I don't like coffee though.
I do.
Oh, the bacon enticed me.
Oh, there you go. I mean, also bacon is always.
Hang on, is it British bacon or American bacon? Like back bacon or streaky bacon?
Well, I mean, judging by the the accent on the commercial, I would assume that was American bacon.
Yeah, streaky bacon. Got you. Nah, it's a bit fatty for me.
Yeah, we get a lot of people that say that.
I mean, it depends on the. I think it depends on the bacon. I prefer. I prefer a. I think the good thick cut bacon can really turn out great if you get the right stuff. But I think I agree with you that some of it can be too much fat. So.
Yeah.
Millie, my fellow Brit in the comments said W back bacon. Correct.
Back bacon is good. I agree. I also do like back bacon, but there's a place for American bacon.
Is it America? The place for American bacon.
I don't think you've ever had. Have you ever had like good thick cut American style bacon?
Matt, you know better than to say the word thick around me. Don't start.
I like it here. I like it.
Bill's
Do you feel at home? Do you feel at home, Bill?
Yeah, I see why Matt didn't mind coming over. At first, I was nervous. I'm like, uh-oh. But I see it now. Yep. We work well together.
By the way, we figured out Andrew down in the chat was just being sarcastic. Andrew is friendly, so that's just as an FYI. So thank you for clarifying, Andrew. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, I just got told Americans call back bacon Canadian bacon.
Yeah, it's a different thing. That's why I said there's a place for it. I still enjoy it, but yeah, no, Areen, we're not there yet. We're not doing chaos. We're gonna still try to see if we can get some Trump supporters for the moment, at least. We're gonna try. So for a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. And then who knows? Maybe then we'll move to bra talk. You never know.
I was getting confused when you were talking about Bideford earlier because I was like, Bideford's in Devon. What's going on in Devon? And then I realised that there must be another Bideford, which is not, in fact, in Devon.
Biddeford originally in Massachusetts, which then became Maine, because
when you say originally in Massachusetts, oh, you mean the place the state line moved?
Well, yeah. So Maine was originally part of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, and then it became its own state eventually. That's why Maine became its own state in 1821. Whereas obviously Massachusetts became its own state as one of the 13 original colonies. So, but that land was originally part of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. So it was part of Massachusetts at the outset.
I thought your claim was that Bideford was originally in Massachusetts and not Devon. And I was like,
no, of course not.
Shout out to Honeybee in the comments who lives in Bideford, Devon. What a coincidence.
Yeah. I will say, certainly not making light of a terrible situation. I will say that I have been amused by hearing people around the country try and pronounce the name.
Bideford, I imagine.
Like, yeah, and I was
Bideford.
Like, or they say Bid D Ford, and I'm like, no.
Like an old biddy, like an old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just all kinds of. So, anyways, that like I said, I'm certainly not making light of a terrible situation, but that I listen to that, and I'm just like, it's kind of like it's a typical thing that happens, especially here in Massachusetts, that there's some sort of national news, and then we have to listen to people from other places try to pronounce some of these town names, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. So, at the very least, I tell Erika that we at least have we have that in common, that we can commiserate about a lot of our town names being pronounced wrong. So.
Matt and I do plan on one day doing a series, a TikTok series where we go to places in the UK and places in Massachusetts named after places in the UK, and then rate them out of 10 and see which one wins. But I'm not coming to the US while Donald Trump's the president, so it will have to wait a while.
Makes sense.
I mean, it's not Massachusetts, but I'm pretty sure that York got its ass kicked.
Well, York is in Maine.
Of course, there's a York in Maine. Of course.
Also, formally, actually, yeah, there's a York, Maine. Yeah, there's a lot of Yorks. Yeah. So, I think we would only do. I think if we were gonna do it, we would only do. Maybe we would try to just do Massachusetts, but I would very much like to do. Maybe we would do Maine and Massachusetts, and we'd pick a couple there because there would also be a couple of good ones in Maine that we could do.
Well, the one thing is they would all be quite close together in Massachusetts, and they would not be as close together here, I don't think.
Well, I mean, depends on your definition of close, and my definition of close might be a little different.
No, I understand that, but I imagine so. For example, I am close to the actual Northampton, like the original one. But I'm not close to Bideford, which I know is a different, like in a different state. But do you see what? Like you have a collection of names which come from all over the UK. There would probably be more traveling involved this side of the pond.
Yeah, maybe. Benjamin, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Me?
Yes.
I would say yes to an extent, but no if I were to elaborate on it.
Wait.
Hang on. The question was, did you vote for Donald Trump? How can the answer be yes, but not if I elaborate on it?
Are you
Did you
asking
vote for
like
Donald Trump? No,
yeah,
he
like
asked
a
if you.
yeah, in like a metaphysical sense, I would say that I like yeah, I did, but not really in spirit.
Who did your spirit vote for?
Nope. Nope. I'd rather not talk to. I would rather not talk to another person for the entire fucking life than do any more of that.
I vote in reality, I voted for Donald Trump, but metaphysically, I voted for Krusty the Clown.
Hey, kids. Oh boy. Yeah, Benjamin, you weren't even given a chance because you couldn't answer a simple question with a yes or a no. So we all knew that conversation was going to be one of the most painful things that we ever did. So, yeah. Go to some Debate Bros live with like 10 people. Have fun.
Although Benjamin, if you could just write in chat who your spirit voted for, who did you metaphysically vote for? I would like to know that. I do need to know because the options are almost endless.
Wild. Holy cow.
Metaphysically voted for the founder of Bush Apple. What?
Yeah, okay. Anyways, guys, we are still looking to talk to Trump supporters. Like Erika said before, please continue to do all of those things that help us out. We really appreciate it. Do all the good things, like our friend Erika Shante says. Not to steal her term. I don't want her to ding me with her copyright. Thank you to Wesley over on the tube. I think I had the Incel Dorkwads album. Wasn't the first song Go Get Laid, Please? Much love, y'all. Thank you, Wesley.
I did wonder who the one person to buy our album was, and now I found out.
We did. Gentle Fist says, metaphysically, I voted for Brandon Lee.
Hi, Gentle Fist.
Guys, if you're over here on TikTok, make sure that you're following everybody here. This is my main account. That's Erika's main account. She's private. She'll have to accept you after the fact, so it'll look like maybe you didn't follow her, but you will. Please follow our friend Bill. Make sure you're following our friend Nemo if you're not already. That's my backup account. Make sure you also click through, follow everyone's backup accounts as well. If you're over on the tube, you can follow me. You can follow Erika, and you can follow Nemo. We all have accounts. And then for our other friends, you can see their links right here in the description to offer additional support. We have links in our bios over here on TikTok. And then we have links over in the description of the video for those links. And if my mods wouldn't mind, if you could throw Bill's links up again over there, it would be appreciated. I appreciate you guys. If not, I can do that in a second. And so if anyone would like to offer additional support, and of course, as always, you can throw me a super chat anytime you would like. It's always very appreciated. You guys are always, always very generous. I appreciate it.
Can I just say, somebody in the comments said they've been trying to follow me for months. Sometimes because I'm private, requests do get kind of caught in the middle of a ton of ones that I've already accepted and I don't see them. If you cancel your request and request again, I have a few to look at, so I will do that after the live today. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Also, Matt, we just did our first duo stream on the tube yesterday.
Yes. What's your YouTube? Tell everybody.
It's Bill on the Block. BLOC, no K at the end, because we don't do the triple. But apparently some people do.
Well, I got you. I'm going to put it up there. Bill on the Block. Got it.
Yes.
I just put it in the chat over there. Guys, go over and follow our friend Bill. Mark on the tube says 81 people watching. No one cares what you Daguts say. Well, number one, Mark, you're a little coward because you couldn't even use the real slur. So we all know what you're doing. So that's number one. Number two, apparently you don't even know that over here on TikTok we've had close to 1,000 people. But that's okay. It's totally fine. And I agree, Nathan. Bill's lives are fucking fantastic. So I encourage all of you guys to make sure that you're following him on all of his platforms and help him grow, help him get bigger. Help our friends. Also, by the way, that's a great thing too. Is go watch Bill's lives and our friend Queen V Lee. Also, she is absolutely fantastic. I like her a lot, and would love to have her on sometime as well. But you'll see her all the time alongside Bill. She also hosts her own lives. I really just couldn't recommend the two of them enough for their excellent work. So you will learn a lot. You'll get a lot out of their lives. Please go and support them and watch them, okay?
Yes, thank you for your Erika, help me. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
There we go. You got it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your attention to this matter. All right.
Can I tell you, Bill made me laugh so hard the other morning. So, Bill, I think it's fair to say you got a little bit excited that I was in the chat, and I was very flattered.
Yeah.
And then I asked Bill if he would come on today with Matt and I, and the first thing he said was, "Hang on, I have to check my calendar." And I nearly peed myself, Bill. Don't do that to me again.
Oh, man. It was such an honor. I was like, oh, my gosh, because Nemo came on the show one time, and I was shocked. And so I was like, we got to get Erika here. And I kept telling him, I'm like, when we do a raid, guys, we need to get Erika in here. And you came up that day, and I was like, oh, my gosh, this is literally the best day ever.
If you say my name 3 times, I just appear. So just so that everyone knows.
Good to know.
Anyway, guys, while Matt is gone, please tappity tap tap, sharedy share share. We are nearly at 200k likes over here on TikTok. If you all just tap for a moment, sorry, I'm eating chocolate. We would get there before he comes back from wherever he has gone, probably the bathroom. But please continue to do all the good things if you're over on the tube. It's Matt and Erika and Bill. Bill, did you notice?
I did.
I only just clocked that.
Yeah. I like it.
So yeah, do all the good things. If you are over on the tube, please like and subscribe. I don't know, whatever you do on the tube. And if you're over here, do all the good things. I was gonna try and make up another phrase for it, but I don't think I can on the fly here. Don't forget, we all do have the fun apps in our bios. To be fair, Sophie, we didn't know that Nemo was going to be here today, so Nemo's presence is an added bonus.
Thanks, Nemo.
I mean, Nemo's up there, like, he's up there also, like, 4 nights a week, too. So, like, there's that. Yeah. Also, it's a weird new, like, glitch or update or something like that. When you're on an iPad, that's how I run my second account. If you're up, you can't access mod stuff. It's really weird on the iPad. So I don't know what's going on.
They've moved it
to where?
So click on one of us.
Yeah.
Does nothing come up at all?
No, I mean, it shows a gift thing, but like I can't click on.
Okay, go to. Okay, is there 3 dots in the top right hand corner?
No.
Okay, click on the profile of the person.
Yeah.
Now are there 3 dots in the top right hand corner?
No.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
I know.
fucked.
I know I'm fucked. There's it's something wrong. So, yeah. Yeah. Nemo should 100% do a co-host with Ari. 100%. Also, Erika should. Both of you guys should. 100%. Bill and I have both done it, and it's been absolutely fucking great. You guys should both do it. It's excellent.
I don't know if they'd be able to take that much placenta, to be honest.
Placenta. I mean, I just think it'd be great. I co-sign on. Isn't Erika asleep when? Well, I mean, you could probably plan, or you could probably plan it out at least like once. Erika could probably make it work like on a day where she would have some something.
Just for reference, I am now off work for 6 weeks. So daylight hours will mean nothing to me for the next 6 weeks.
So just throwing it out there. But anyways, whatever. Just saying. I don't know, guys. We've had a lot of people in here for quite some time, and we've got nobody wants to call in. Nobody wants to talk to us. This is wild work, you guys. So, school's out for Erika. Yes, school's out for summer. School's out forever.
Can I just say, because I know that y'all touched on it earlier, and I was handling the dogs and stuff there for a minute. John Ossoff's response or pre-response to Trump's primetime address, Trump really fucked up because he elevated Ossoff's profile even more by naming him, by like bringing him to, I guess, the forefront on oh well, he's illegitimate. Okay, cool. Now everybody knows who John Ossoff is, and then they started paying attention to him, and John Ossoff has that added benefit of being a good looking dude. He's doing the whole like Kennedy thing right now, so yeah, pretty sure he's going to be one of the heavyweights going in 2028.
I'm asking for no reason. Is he married?
He is. Yeah.
Oh. Happily?
Not sure about that one.
Yeah, we don't know about that one.
Okay. There's no reason that I'm asking. I just thought I would ask.
Oh, he's married to a doctor. Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think that I want to say that I looked her up one time because I think somebody had asked me this before.
Real quick, while we're discussing this, Daniel, I am muting you in the chat. It seems like you're afraid to come up and have a conversation with us. So, yeah, if you'd like to put on your big boy pants and come and talk to us, feel free. Otherwise, shoo, go away. But we'll have a conversation with you if you'd like.
So I looked up. I was reading through his background because I know that we were talking about him the other night. I thought that, like most people in Congress, that he had some background in law, like that he went to law school or at bare minimum went to law school. Most of the time, people who are senators or House reps, they more than likely went to law school because a lot of them have a background in that. Surprisingly, he does not. He did, I think it's it was either political science or it was political studies. I think it was an odd one. And his background's actually pretty wild as far as just like the experience that he's got.
While Nemo's looking at that, I now feel bad about asking if John Ossoff was married. Apparently, his doctor wife fights for women's rights in healthcare. So I take that back. Everything I said.
Way to go, Erika.
But
yeah, Erika.
He is very good looking.
The patriarchy takes many forms, like British women.
Shame.
This isn't Game of Thrones.
Might get the cowbell.
Erika, just remember I was muted the entire time.
Okay, I remember. Hang on, guys. Patrick has just pointed out that I'm not even from here. I am in fact from here. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, she's from Mississippi. Oh, from here. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, man! I almost just spit. Oh my God, that is funny.
Patrick says, "Can I support Nigel Farage?" I mean,
sure.
No.
You can support a criminal if you want. I mean, I'm guessing based on what you're asking and then your profile picture that that you already support a criminal, so it's pretty much on par for you.
Par for the course, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Patrick, you're incorrect. He's not the goat. He's a goat, like on a farm.
I personally support Count Binface. I'm a Binface supporter because we do need to nationalize Adele for you guys. I do agree with that. That is an excellent platform piece.
If Nigel Farage is a goat, does that mean that David Cameron,
Oh, I think that was a pig.
Was it?
It was a
Shit.
pig.
Yeah,
But
I'm pretty sure it was a pig.
Was it Cameron though, or was it? Wait,
It
now
was
I'm
Cameron.
second guessing.
No, it was Cameron. I imagine most people in here are going, "What are they talking about?" We can't tell you. Look
it up.
David Cameron and pigs.
We can't talk.
But it was a pig. It was when he was part of the Bullingdon Club.
Which is how many of them? Isn't the list insane? Nemo or Erika? Like I forget who's on that list, but it's wild, right?
It's not the Bullingdon Club list that is the wildest. The wildest is the number of people in British politics that did PPE at Oxford University.
That's it. Thank you.
So,
yeah.
So PPE is politics, philosophy, and economics, and it's something like, so if we just take our prime ministers from Cameron onwards, David Cameron, not Theresa May, but Theresa May's Chancellor of the Exchequer, Boris Johnson. No, not Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson went to Oxford, but he didn't do PPE. Rishi Sunak. I want to call her Tess of the D'Urbervilles, but that's not her name. What's her name? The 6-week job.
Liz Truss.
Liz Truss, that's it. I don't know why I always want to call her Tess of the D'Urbervilles.
I always think of her as Cabbage Lady because of that meme that was going around. Like,
Yeah,
which one's going to go off first?
I think it's the Truss Tess. I think that's why. But all of them did the same course at the same university. George Osborne, who was David Cameron's Chancellor of the Exchequer, was in the Bullingdon Club and did PPE, like so many of them. No, Labour MPs as well. It's just wild.
Somebody, Arnold, you just tried to request up and you didn't connect. I don't know if that was an accident. Oh, you're re-requesting. All right, we'll try to get you back in here.
It's kind of like Skull and Bones for the U.S.
Yep. Arnold, hello. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Arnold?
Sounded like a little one wanted attention right then.
It did sound like that. We'll give Arnold just a second while we wait for Arnold. Thank you guys for being here. We've got about 850 people over here on the Tiki Talks, and I don't know where we're at over on the Tube. I don't know, something like 70 people over there hanging out because we've not had a guest in quite some time to chat with, but maybe we do now with Arnold. So we'll see here momentarily. Appreciate you guys doing all of the good things, continuing to tap that screen, continuing to gift everybody on the panel who is friendly. Taking care of them absolutely helps us cycle through the FYP. Doing all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys getting us over 200,000 likes. I'm here with Nemo 4 nights a week at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm here with Erika on Friday afternoons, usually around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And glad to be here with you guys today. If you'd like to offer additional support to us, please find links in our bios over here on TikTok, links in the description over on YouTube. You can also send super chats. Patrick says, "Make America Great Again." Patrick, you can come on up and tell us about it or not. Arnold, hello. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Arnold, if you're a Trump supporter and you'd like to have a conversation, figure out your situation and come on back up. Withered, hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 24 and I live in Florida.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
Oh, well, you guys haven't really given me any other option but to do this and go down this path. So I reckon it's because he's the best option.
All W's in the chat for Democrats, y'all. We got a lot of power over people. W's in the chat for the people on the left, y'all. Wow.
I didn't realize that we were that powerful. I agree with Bill.
Why do you guys have so much power? What does that mean?
Because we didn't give you any other choice. We caused you to vote this way. I guess we're
Yeah.
we're so powerful that we control you.
You guys, like the people in this live right now?
Well, I mean, people on the left. You're talking about Democrats. I mean, you're talking in general about people on the left in this country, since we only have one party that's on the left. So,
I don't know.
but my friend Bill down there just pointed it out. You just said that the reason you support Donald Trump, you didn't give any specifics. You just said that we made you do it. So since we made you do it, I guess we're in control of you. Respectfully, we control you. Unless you'd, of course, like to retract that and give an actual reason why you still support Donald Trump instead of just a vague, bullshit kind of an answer.
Can you bench press 200 pounds at least?
Anyways, would you like to give a real answer?
You weak Jew.
Oh, man, that's amazing. Hey, guys, I think our fucking idiot moron here doesn't know what this flag is.
Who are you controlling?
Apparently you, Withered.
No one.
Apparently you, since that's the only reason you voted for Donald Trump. The only reason you voted for Donald Trump is because the left controlled you. They forced you into doing it. So if that's the only reason that you support Donald Trump still, it means that we control your ass. God damn, dude. You're a weak-minded little piece of shit. If another group of people controls who you vote for, what a weak-minded little beta cuck you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a weak-minded little beta cuck.
Yeah.
Oh, how much can you bench? And you don't even know the flag that's sitting next to my head, and you called me a Jew. God damn, dude, you were so
300.
fucking stupid. 300 was a great movie. I enjoyed that very, very much. That was a lot of fun. Like when he was like, "This is Sparta," and he kicked the guy into the hole. 300 was a great fuck. Right, Bill? Wasn't that a great fucking? I like that a lot. Right?
Hi, Nemo.
Anyways,
why is it that they always? The fuck?
Nemo, you look so tough.
Okay.
You look tough with that beard. You have a
straight,
baby
man.
face.
Sorry.
You have a baby face, though.
Matt Nemo and Bill, I have a question.
That's usually a compliment.
yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
It
could. If you want to pull kindergarten.
Do you think
Do you
Donald
like kids?
Trump? Do you think Donald
Children?
Trump can lift
Pedophile?
200 pounds?
Do I think Donald Trump could? I don't even think that
Yeah.
Donald Trump can
Pedophile.
barely lift a fucking pen. Why do you keep saying that word, Withered? Is it
Nemo.
a self-report? That's really weird.
Nemo.
Why do you keep saying
Nemo.
Nemo's name? We're literally trying to have a
Pedophile.
discussion here. That's a really strange thing to do.
The fuck?
Nemo.
Dude, are you okay?
He's a pedophile.
Okay, cool.
Trump
What
is?
I would
Yeah, we
like-
agree. Yeah, we all
what
agree.
I would-
Thank you.
What I would like you to do right now is show us the evidence for that. Right here, right now.
Everyone donate to Nemo.
You're gonna show us the evidence, okay, and immediately, because otherwise you're protecting P3DOs. So turn your cam on, show us the evidence.
Show us your face.
Oh, I had my face on the screen earlier.
Do it again.
Can you show us yours?
Show us yours. I invited you to turn your camera on. Why don't you show us yours? There you go. Now
Wow.
everyone's on camera except for you, you
Erika,
little fucking coward.
period.
Look at this little coward up here. He won't show his face.
I have
Show your face, you little fucking bitch.
checked my pro.
You little bitch boy. Show your face. Put your camera on.
Well, I also have my face in my profile, but you asked me to turn my cam on, and I did. So
There we go.
I'm just putting my glasses on for when we get to see his perm.
Oh,
That's a photo.
No, put your camera on.
You see?
Put your
That's a
camera on.
photo.
Yes.
No, put your camera on.
Why?
Put your camera on.
Why?
Oh, because you're a little bitch boy beta cuck if you don't.
Really?
Yep, because you asked us to put our cameras on and you won't. Here's the thing. You're so afraid to say these things on camera because you know that you would never say these things in real life or to our faces because you're afraid of us. That's why you hide behind your little picture anonymously on the internet. That's what I thought, you little beta. God damn. Why are they all such fucking snowflakes?
I have no idea.
Also, hello to my fellow Jewish brothers and sisters. Very glad to be here. Please save
Shalom.
save some brisket for me. Let's go.
Yeah. I was gonna ask him where was he around August 17th, around 2017 ish, in Charlottesville. Because fuck.
Ask him if he's got tiki torch oil in his basement.
Literally.
Let's see here. Sitter, you don't seem to be requesting up, or you don't seem to be loading up, excuse me. If you are a Trump supporter, you're welcome to re-request. Well, Natalie, I mean, they needed and honestly, I know I'm invited to to your bar mitzvah, Tosca. I know, right? You need the tiki torch oil with the citronella in it, because that's the one that works really well and it repels bugs. So if you're gonna get the tiki torch oil, get the one with the citronella in it. So when you're walking around with your mask on, being a white supremacist, you won't get bitten by bugs.
Can I make a confession? You know, Hava Navila, the song that they play at like Jewish events.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I always mix it up with the Tetris theme tune.
Nice.
Because I was thinking, what is that song? And the song that came into my head was the Tetris theme tune.
Okay. I mean, they're not that. They're not
sorry,
entirely
Hava
different.
Nagila, I didn't know that. That's just what, like, I just mix them up. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Well, because Hava Nagila is. And then the Tetris theme song, which is an ancient Russian folk song originally, because it's not just Tetris song. It's
yeah, I guess they probably do. They probably. Yeah, that it makes sense that they're both kind of folky, like, yeah, that makes sense as to why I would mix them up then.
Nuclear says we need a mashup. I could see. You know what? We could do that. Yeah, it's
kind of like the soundtrack of Gladiator and the soundtrack of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's basically the same.
It really is. That's a great point.
I think I want to say Hans Zimmer, he did both, and I'm pretty sure he was given zero time with Pirates of the Caribbean, and so he just kind of, I don't know, did some copy paste. It is extremely close.
There's a Christmas carol that every time I get to a certain part of it, I start singing a different Christmas carol. I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's like, and I know the second one. I start singing the chorus of "Hark the Herald Angels Sing," but I can't remember the other one that I get it like. I can't. There's one that really changes at one point, and my brain goes, "Hark the herald angels sing." I can't. Let me think about it.
Okay, you think about it, Erika. While you think about it, we still have at least a little bit of time to try and grab another guest up here. It would be great to grab another person who supports Donald Trump to have a chat with. So if you did, and you're over here on TikTok, because we've got just about 900 people over here. So if you voted for Donald Trump, you can hop in the box and have a conversation with us. That would be great. If you're over on the Tube or on Twitch, you're welcome to call in. Use that number that's above my head or that is pinned in the chat. Either way, yeah, that would be good. That'd be great. It'd be wonderful. Delightful. Also, thank you to Wesley, who said, "How dare you force me to support Donald Trump?" We do apologize. That was honestly Bill just absolutely fucking nailed it right there. I was like, yeah. I mean, at this point, I feel like that needs to be our go-to response for anyone who says, like, well, that's why it's because the libs, it's because you guys, because blah blah. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess that maybe it's like we own you, like we're so in your head, and you're so much of a fucking sheep that a group of people influence your vote in that way, like.
Okay. Yeah, you willing to sacrifice all of your values and your teeth, just so, you could vote against the libs? Okay, go for it.
I mean, basically.
I know what it is now. It's "O come all ye faithful." And my brain goes, "O come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, O come ye to Bethlehem. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies." That's what happens in my head.
No. Oh boy. Okay.
I can't help it. I'm just making mashups all the time.
Just Erika's a mashup machine.
Sherry in the chat had said that she needed to Google the gladiator thing. The thing that I'm talking about is right here. It's like, it's not like the full thing. It's just like there's this one main part. I have it set to play at the part. And I'll find the thing parts.
Okay.
So, really private entrance. Entertainment center.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. All right, that's the battle from Gladiator.
And then that, if you just like open that up, it immediately plays to the part.
Okay. I mean,
yep.
I mean, it's basically the same riff slowed down in Gladiator.
Exactly.
It's the same riff. So that's it.
Yeah.
That dude, that's a good catch. That's a good catch.
There's someone called Aaron in the comments who really should come up. They're claiming that Joe Biden never released any e-files, which is untrue. There were like 80 files released under Joe Biden. So do you want to try again?
Yeah, and why are we making it normal that the DOJ just released files? Like, that's not a normal thing either. That's why it was going through the things that it was going through with the Trump administration. Like, it's not common practice for the DOJ to do that. But because Donald Trump was running on it, and he had to, show the goods until he found out that he was in it more than anyone else, then it became an issue. But Joe Biden, during his administration, from my understanding, Maxwell was still being indicted, wasn't she? Or wasn't she still in court?
Yeah, it's correct. The final appeal ran out in September of 2024,
Yep.
which was 2 months before the election. And had he released the files at that point, it could feasibly have been election interference.
It could have been election interference. They also wouldn't have had time to properly redact the files. I mean, even with time now to properly redact the files, if you listen to the testimony of the woman who was in front of the Senate the other day, who was testifying about Todd Blanche, they didn't even properly redact the files when they had months and months and months to do it. So, like, the whole thing is absolutely absolutely fucking absurd. So, Aaron, if you want to come up and talk about it, you can, but you just simply don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, not to mention we're still missing an estimate of 3 million documents. So,
at least.
Well, and also not to mention the fact that there has been a law passed that they must be released, and that law is currently being broken by the Trump administration. There was no such law under the Biden administration.
Also, for anybody that doesn't know, Jeffrey had a lot of properties. It wasn't just the island and his Palm Beach house. He had properties in New York, but he also had this property out in the middle of nowhere called Zorro Ranch. This is in New Mexico. And there's pretty compelling evidence that there were 2 people who were buried on that property. And the government, the state government in New Mexico, tried to investigate that. And the current owner of Zorro Ranch said, yeah, no, fuck off. No, I'm not going to let you onto the property, which is odd. And the feds shut it down. They shut down the investigation, and they said that they're not going to cooperate with the state government on that. So that's cool.
That's weird.
That happened very, very recently.
Huh. I wonder why.
So this is So this is from the Independent week ago. New Mexico's Epstein investigation is being obstructed by Trump's DOJ. Justice Department is real and escalating harm to state's investigation.
Nemo, wasn't it Trump's DOJ that told the Southern District of New York to also shut down their investigation and send them all of the files, and then pretended that they'd just found the SDNY files so that they could put off the release of the files? Wasn't that also the DOJ?
I believe so, yes. And let's see, wait, who said it? I want to give the credit. Shit, okay. It scrolled too fast. It was mentioned in the chat. The current owner of Zorro Ranch is San Rafael Ranch LLC, which was started in 2023. Public records and reporting identify the beneficial owners behind this LLC as the family of Don Huffins, a Texas businessman and former state senator who acquired the roughly 7,600-acre property for an undisclosed sum. And I believe that, let's see, Don Huffins, there's something with him. I think that he oversaw like something with Texas schools, I think.
appointed Texas Rescue Squad says appointed Texas comptroller and running in this election.
Yep, there you go.
Besties with Abbott. Shocker. Aaron says Trump ain't done a single bad thing for him. All right, Aaron, I know you have your invites off because you are afraid to get invited up, but you're going to get muted now because you have talked enough shit in the chat. So if you'd like to come up and have a conversation with us, I know it's scary for you in front of 900 people, but you can, or you can move along. Move along. There you go.
These are not the droids you're looking for. Move
These
along.
aren't the droids you're looking for.
Move along.
You can go about your business. Move along. I love that. I love all of the stories. To go off on a complete fucking tangent, I love all of the stories about how Sir Alec Guinness was just like looking at the fucking script, and he's just like, and thought it was fucking terrible, and was so much of a professional that he just kept his mouth shut, tried his best, like did his best to play the role and did the thing, but he thought it was just absolute dog shit, like the whole thing, like didn't think it was good, couldn't, like, it's fucking great. I love it. I love everything about that story.
It's a miracle. Like, the first Star Wars is a miracle. Like, it was literally a miracle because 100%. Like, George Lucas, you know, he's skilled, and but he didn't really have like the experience at that point. He was still, you know, I guess green, and I mean, the script was something. There's the common saying that it was saved in the edit, because it was saved in the edit. And there's, you know, it's one of those things where they were not expecting to make sequels. They didn't know if there was going to be sequels to this, which is why you get all these weird inconsistencies in the first one.
It is. I think everyone should know. Everyone should know. Now, George Lucas, no one's saying that he was unknown sci-fi modeler, but he was still not the super established George Lucas. Like, he was still a little bit green. Like, there was still, he was making rookie mistakes when he was making Star Wars. He made a lot of very rookie mistakes, and this is what Nemo was, because he did. I mean, he was. That's just FYI. But you're right. He did make, obviously he made American Graffiti. He also made THS 1138 before that as well. But yes, this is the most important thing that everyone should know. Funding issues, for sure, absolutely. They mismanaged their money. There's a lot of things. This is the most important thing. It was saved in the edit. By who? By his wife, Marcia. By Marcia Lucas. And Marcia Lucas's name should be known and should be fucking celebrated, because he had an early screening for an edit that he did, and his friends came in. And when I say his friends, I'm talking about like Brian De Palma, Francis Ford Coppola, Steven Spielberg. Like, those were his fucking friends. The most famous fucking directors in the world now, and we're still, well, at least up and coming and or well known. I mean, Francis Ford Coppola had already done Godfather by this point. Like, he's a fucking force to be reckoned with. Steven Spielberg had already done Jaws. So like they were sitting there and they're like, oh, this is bad. Like, and you know, because none of the VFX were in, like none of the special effects that they had done were complete. A lot of the music was fucking placeholders, right? But also the story, like, there was too much extra stuff. I think the original cut was like 2.5 hours or closer to 3 hours. Like, it was a fucking mess. There were things that were out of order, blah, 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 like all of this different shit. Marcia Lucas went in. She did the edit that we know and love now. Okay, she deserves all of that fucking credit. Okay, so please, no. And again, George Lucas, he came up with the idea, and he was a director. He did so many of the things that we know and love. I give him absolutely a good amount of the credit. But without Marcia Lucas, there is a good chance that we never would have seen Star Wars in the way that we know and love it. And probably never would have made it to the fucking theater. Yes, Erika. Yeah.
Can I interrupt? Can you put me on the big screen for a moment?
Of course.
Okay. Aaron, whatever your name is, you have a private account. You cannot invite a private account up. So when you were muted, because Matt couldn't invite you, and you didn't request, yes, your invites were off because you have a private account, and they are automatically off, doofus.
Well, and also that's not what doxing is,
How
you moron.
Doxing? What?
This is your account that you were in here on before. It is not doxing to show anybody the public information that you came in here on. Like, you weirdo.
Anyone can click on that. Anyone can click on your profile and see what Erika is showing us right now. That's not doxing. Oh, dude, go away. You're muted again. Grow a pair and request up, or just go away. Dude, you're embarrassing yourself now. Like, this is embarrassing.
Can I tell you what the funny thing is? He just told me to vote Conservative in the 2028 election. First of all, buddy, my country is not having an election until 2029. And secondly, the Conservative Party in this country has died a death. They are literally not a thing anymore. They have been replaced. So what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably a child. Exactly. Yeah, that's probably what it is. And then he knows that if he requested up, he'd be like, I support Donald Trump.
I just thought that whoever in the comments said Wolvie said the conservative replacement theory. True. No, we still have people on the right. They're just not. We have an actual party called the Conservatives. And currently they might come back at some point, but they are unaliving rapidly. Anyone know? Nemo might know. Matt, do you know the leader of the Conservative Party's name?
The leader of the I feel like I'm gonna know it when I hear it, but not off the top of my head. No.
Nemo, do you know?
No.
And that just shows you that they've died a death. She's called Kemi Badenoch.
Oh yeah, no.
No, actually, no. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought maybe I would know it when I hear it, but nope. Sorry. Yeah. Wow. That's
no.
Yeah.
The Conservative Party dying a death. They've just been replaced by further right people. So no, Nigel Farage is not the leader of the Conservative Party. He's the leader of the Reform Party, which is not the Conservative Party.
I am reading. I see you guys talking about this thing. I am reading it. This is just come out from what I'm seeing. Hold, please. Employee of the group that operates ICE Detainment Center in the Colorado city of Aurora is under arrest after police say he shot and injured a woman. The shooting happened outside GEO Group's Aurora ICE Processing Center on Thursday evening. Brandon Booth, 42, is facing charges of assault and attempted second-degree murder in the case. He was arrested in a vehicle on Nome Street, less than 2 blocks from the shooting scene. The vehicle he was in had a gun inside. APD said he's an employee of GEO Group, so he's not an ICE agent. Aurora police described the victim as a protester. Various groups have been protesting at different times. Not clear at this point what group the protester may have been a part of. Aurora police described the sequence of events in follows. Booth was waiting in his vehicle along Nome Street with other employees due to the protest impeding their ability to gain access to the facility for their work shifts. The two women initiated a verbal confrontation and took pictures of the employee's vehicle before walking away. At that point, Booth retrieved his personally owned pistol and fired a single shot in their direction, striking one of the women on her lower body. Booth then got into his vehicle and drove out of the area before he was tamed. The woman was shot in the lower part of her body. Her injuries were described as non-life-threatening. She has not been identified. That is the extent of the information in the article. Whoa. The GEO group.
Group and Core Civic are the two private prison companies that were contracted to do detention centers for ICE.
Yep. I just pulled them up. Yeah. Let's see. Publicly traded prison operator. Their facilities include immigration detention center, minimum security detention centers, mental health, and residential treatment facilities. Boy. California terminated their contract with them for a correctional facility. Gavin Newsom said, he said it was a step intended to end the outrage of private prisons once and for all, etc., etc. What? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, they are absolutely fucked up here. Let's see. They've had a lot of issues. Just reading through them. Predominantly Jewish organization called Never Again protested outside of their headquarters, calling their ICE facilities concentration camps, refusing to leave the lobby of their headquarters, which resulted in several arrests. They run Delaney Hall. Got it.
Well.
Of course they do, right? Of course. They've had lawsuits filed against them. Between 2005 and 2009, at least 8 people died at the GEO group operated George W. Hill Correctional Facility, which is Pennsylvania's only privately run jail. Family members filed lawsuits against them, alleging they didn't provide adequate medical care or proper supervision. And then GEO withdrew from operating the facility after that. And then they came back to operate the facility afterwards, like after the heat died down for them. That's fucking crazy. There's so many, there's so many things here. This is fucked up. And it just goes to show, I mean, we've always known that the for-profit prison industry is fucked up, but this is like extra fucked up. So, that is a private employee of the GEO group that is not an ICE agent. Just so we're clear, because we want to be specific and we want our information to be accurate. Not that it couldn't have been, and it easily could have been an ICE agent because What the fuck?
I was trying to remember off the top of my head which one it was. There was here we go. Yeah, okay, it was Geo Group. All right. So it was earlier this year. Okay. So Geo Group confirmed at its 2026 annual shareholder meeting that 2025 saw record new business wins, strong financial results, and strategic contract expansions, directly driving increased profits. The company has subsequently increased its earning guidance for the full year of 2026, projecting net income between 153 million and 166 million on annual revenues of 2.95 billion to 3.1 billion.
Cool. Fuck. This is why we need to do that thing that Democratic Socialists are calling for, that that Mike Johnson had a difficult time pronouncing, which is end the carceral state. That's what this means. This is what we want to end. This is the carceral state. Private for-profit prisons taking advantage of people.
Yeah. For anybody that isn't already aware, I want you to think for a moment of the most oppressive, authoritarian country. I want you to think of like just the worst of the worst. Probably North Korea, might be Iran, might be Philippines under Duterte. Might even say China, right? It's really authoritarian governments. I want you to take a wild guess. The per capita incarceration rate in those super oppressive countries, whatever it is. What if I told you that the U.S. has a higher incarceration rate per capita than pretty much any of those countries, except for, I think, maybe El Salvador and I think maybe Iran.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me, but I don't know. I guess I'm a little too dialed in on this stuff because of my girlfriend. So, you know. You guys can believe it too. I mean, yeah. So
I'm pulling it up now. I'm curious where we're at. Okay. Yeah, we are number 6. So, number 1, El Salvador, followed by Cuba, Rwanda, Turkmenistan, American Samoa, which again that's kind of cheating, and then United States. So really, we're number 5.
I mean, that is part of the United States. So
yeah. Kayaki, what is this ranking? Incarceration rates per capita worldwide. We are the 5th highest worldwide, only beaten by El Salvador, which is, currently led by what's his face? What's homeboy's name? Seacott guy.
Bukele.
Bukele, that's it. Who imprisoned basically 1% of all of El Salvador when he took power. So, yeah, the U.S. is only beaten by El Salvador, Cuba, Rwanda, and Turkmenistan.
Someone asked who has the least. I looked this up. It's Gambia. Gambia has 22 per, I think it's per 100,000. The United States has 542. Which, by the way, is nearly 6 times the incarceration rate in this country. No, 4 times the incarceration in this country. Even though we're arresting everybody for their social media posts.
I mean, you guys really are. It's pretty messed up, to be honest with you.
Dun tried to tell me that people have been put in prison for jokes on the internet the other day, so I asked him to name one. And he named 3 people, all of whom had been arrested, but none of whom were imprisoned. So, yeah.
Shout out to Phil. I didn't know this one. This is another fucking wild stat. So just to really illustrate how fucked up the U.S. is whenever it comes to incarceration, the United States has about 4 to 5% of the global population. That's how, about we're 340 million-ish people. It's about 4 to 5% of the U.S. or the entire world population. We have roughly 22% of all incarcerated people in the entire world. 1 in 5 are in the U.S. Of all people in prison all over the world, 1 in 5 are in the U.S.
That's fucking wild. Jay, you're a cheap piece of shit. You would actually have to have sent in some money for a request. Then, but since you're poor, sorry. Is T Truth Tellers? That's Specs.
I don't know.
They're there. T Truth Teller. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I support Trump, yeah.
So you didn't vote for him?
No, I didn't vote for him, no.
How old are you and what state are you in?
I am 34, and I live in Canada, Ontario.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. No thanks.
At least he didn't lie this time, and, he's making progress, guys.
Yeah. We'll give him that.
W Truth Teller telling the truth.
Right?
Yeah. Because normally Truth Teller comes up and immediately lies, so
we're doing a little better. A little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Oh, boy.
I just want to check in on Bill. Are you okay, Bill?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Sorry, I had to run back to the phone.
That's okay. I was just checking you were all right.
Yeah, just making some lunch.
You're good, friend. You're all good.
I thought we had one. I was getting excited.
We also thought we did, but it was Smacks, so which is just a complete waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah, those I've tried a couple of times, and those actually been the most painful conversations I've had.
Nemo check Venmo is what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay. Gramingo, thank you for the Venmo. This is from earlier. You said, because I haven't in a bit, get an ice cream. I will. And thank you, Pamela, for the Venmo. You said, can you explain who and how Lindsey Graham's sister was appointed for his seat? I don't understand. So, yeah. South Carolina, like most states, whenever there's a vacancy for a senator, the governor will appoint. That's the norm for most states. And basically that person will serve in that seat until the next election. So in this case, basically, Lindsey Graham's sister, I don't know why she was picked, but whatever. Honestly, my fear was that it was going to be Nancy Mace. So honestly, the fact that it's Lindsey Graham's sister, okay, fine, whatever, because I just didn't want Nancy Mace's psychotic face in the Senate. So Lindsey Graham's sister is going to be in that seat until, I guess, November. And I mean, something tells me she's not going to put herself on the ballot, so that'll play out.
Yeah, I know, Elise. I changed it, and it did. It's like it didn't take, even though I changed it. So don't know why. But that was the correct. Anyways, by the way, thanks, Crystal, who sent me this breaking news from the Washington Post. The lining of the Lincoln Memorial's reflecting pool peeled in at least 7 places along seams that were created when the material was applied, indicating problems in how it was installed, according to experts and a Washington Post analysis.
Oh my God.
We're all shocked. We're all shocked. Mickey, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, yeah, I voted for Donald Trump.
Okay, how
Of
old are
course.
you and what state are you in?
Who'd you, I'm in California. I'm 33. Who'd you vote for?
Okay. Kamala Harris. Why do you still support Donald Trump? Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
Well, the Dem agenda is nuts. Did you see the main?
I didn't ask about the Democrats. The question I asked you was, why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026? What is Donald Trump doing that you support?
Well, he secured the border day one. Matt, I heard you say that border apprehensions were down 2 months at the 2 months before Trump took office. Correct?
No, actually, I didn't say that. What I said was encounters started dropping.
So encounters.
Bud, if you ask me a question about what I said and then you talk through what I said, you're not going to be able to understand what I said. So shut the fuck up and let me answer your question. Then you can respond. What I said was, and what I've said multiple times is, starting in March of 2024, encounters started to drop rapidly, which means encounters going down is because of Joe Biden, not because of Donald Trump. And we can show that via CBP's website. That's what I said.
Okay, so encounters went down. There's 2 reasons for that. Either they just stopped enforcing the border and just let everybody in, or are you saying that people decided to stop coming to the U.S.? Which one is it, Matt?
Why would
you goofball?
Why would them stop enforcing things? Why would that mean that encounters would start to go down? That doesn't make any sense logically.
Correct. And it's funny, Matt.
If they decided just
hold on. I know those lines are seaming through the lines that you did before you came on here. I know they seaming through that bloodstream right now. Just calm down. It's funny because the Trump administration is going after Don Lemon and people like this. If Biden was just letting people in and Border Patrol was breaking the law and just the floodgates were open, why hasn't anybody been prosecuted from the Biden administration?
I mean, so you're saying that the last 2 months that the encounters went down.
I'm sorry. Can you please answer Bill's question?
I don't know. Did Biden pardon everybody, or should we?
There were 5 people that Joe Biden pardoned, and none of them had anything to do with GHS or CBP. So can you please answer Bill's question?
Who did he pardon? Fauci, correct?
Fauci and his immediate family members, and that's it.
Why did he pardon?
So anyways, now what we're doing is, I know you want to pivot away from the question because you can't answer it, but why don't you try? Answer Bill's question, please.
So encounters went down. So they...
Answer Bill's question, please.
You fucking goofball.
Answer Bill's question, please.
I don't know. I don't know why nobody's been charged.
Well,
So
it's been a
you're
year and
saying-
a half. So basically, what you're saying is that the Trump administration is so inept and they're so bad at what they do that there was all of this terrible fraud going on at the border. There were people literally committing crimes because they were breaking the law by letting people in, like Bill just said, and yet
Correct.
no one's been arrested for it. So I guess what
You're saying that-
what you're telling us is that the Trump administration doesn't actually care about law and order, and they're just going to let all of these people skate. Why wouldn't they arrest them? Why wouldn't they put them on trial? Why wouldn't they bring them up in front of Senate committees or House committees and interrogate them and talk to them?
We will. We will.
When? After you lose the midterm elections and you no longer have the power
We're
to
not
do
going to
so?
lose. We're not going to lose. The dumb agenda's nuts.
Bill, I think you broke his brain.
You're saying that people.
I think you broke his brain, bud.
You're saying, dude, Matt.
Hold on, Chief.
You're saying people decided to stop coming.
You haven't answered his
just
question.
decided.
So I think that the answer to Bill's question, what you
You're a liar,
actually
Matt.
mean to say, bud, you need to calm down. Stop skiing.
Because you whine all.
Stop skiing and chill out, man.
So you're
so
saying
what I
that
think
people
what you mean to say to Bill
decided
is there is
coming
no
to the-
reason that anyone has been arrested because no one actually did anything
Nice
illegal.
pivot, Matt. Nice deflection, Matt.
It's not a deflection. It's
deflecting,
directly
Matt.
correlated to the question you asked. You
You're
said
deflecting.
that the Biden administration was doing something illegal and breaking the law at the border. And Bill simply asked you why no one had been arrested for breaking the law and doing something illegal at the border, which is a really good question. It's not pivoting or deflecting. It's asking you about what you said.
So the last 2 months of Biden's president.
You still won't admit it.
Why did
or
they stop?
Why won't you answer the question?
Why did they stop coming?
Why won't you answer the question?
Why did they stop coming?
Why won't you?
Why did
answer
they
the
stop
question?
coming, Matt?
Okay, I'll answer your question when you answer Bill's.
I don't know why they haven't prosecuted anybody. Why
Is it because there's nothing to prosecute?
Because you're an idiot and a liar?
That's not an answer to
Is
the
it 'cause you're an
question.
idiot?
Why don't you try again?
Why did people stop coming?
You can't answer the question.
2 months.
Just admit that there's no good answer to that question.
Don't worry, we'll lock up Mayorkas.
There's no good answer to that question.
Okay.
No one's even charged Mayorkas with anything. How would you lock him up when he hasn't been charged with anything? You are really stupid.
You're really stupid, Matt.
What has Mayorkas
stop
been
coming?
charged with? What has Mayorkas been charged with?
What did Biden do
What has Mayorkas been
to make
charged
them
with?
stop coming?
What has Mayorkas been charged with?
What did Biden do?
What has Mayorkas been charged with? You just said that they were going to
Matt,
lock
you're such
Mayorkas up. What has he been charged with?
Matt, are you a communist?
Oh my God, dude! You
Are
can't
you a
answer a
socialist?
single question. Now you're pivoting to asking me about my political beliefs. I'm a democratic socialist. Yes. So, anyways,
So you're for big.
I'm trying to get you to answer this
So
question,
Matt's
and
a
you can't. So, anyways, I guess what he's done is, Bill, he has
Matt's a
absolutely
socialist.
conceded because he won't answer the question. I guess we'll have
Sure,
to
I
move
can
on.
s-
Yeah. Okay. You concede. Okay,
Sure, I
great.
concede. Sure.
Excellent. Good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So he admits that there's absolutely no reason
So why did they stop?
So he admits there's absolutely no reason why they wouldn't have started to prosecute people at the border, which means they didn't actually break the law at the border. Thank you. God damn, that was hard to get to, but I appreciate it.
So why did they stop
what
coming 2 months?
What state did this guy say he was from, out of interest?
California.
Oh, I have a king. I'm from England. I believe
you're
in
from-
kings.
You're from Canada, so you also have a king.
I'm from California, bitch.
No, oh.
I'm from
no.
California.
There's the
Oh,
misogyny.
no.
There's
Go
the
on,
misogyny.
Call me more names. I like it. Carry
Call me
on.
more names. I have a king. No kings.
What accent is that, out of interest?
What accent is that?
No, I'm just asking, legit. Like,
Okay, Matt, name a nice socialist country for me, please. Can you guys name a nice socialist country?
Denmark.
Denmark is all white people.
Norway.
Are you a white supremacist?
Sweden.
Sweden is all white people.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Really? What percentage of
Yes.
Sweden isn't white?
The people
You
that
guys are
aren't
idiots.
The people that aren't white in Sweden are the people
Really?
that aren't white. Yes.
Really? What percentage of
Also, didn't you ask about their politics and not about the makeup of their ethnicities?
You're naming-
It's really weird. Why did you ask
All
about
white
their
co-
politics and then you pivoted to ethnicity or race. Like this is
You-
This is a weird thing. You're
You like all white-
conflating two different things. So are we
You like
talking about race and
all white
ethnicity, or are we talking about socialism? Which is it?
So you like all white?
Are we talking about socialism, or are we talking about race and ethnicity? Which is it?
I said name a nice.
I know, and we did,
And you
and
named-
then you conflated that with race, and you were like, "That's an
Those are all white
country." Yes, and I'm
Are
asking
you a
you
white
why you're conflating whiteness with socialism.
Why are you naming all white countries?
What? They're not all white. We
Really?
just pointed that out to you. Yes.
Really? Okay, so
Really?
what percentage of Sweden isn't white?
I
It's
don't
under 10%,
know.
right?
I guess.
Matt, you're a goofball, dude. You're a.
I'm not sure what you think you're proving.
I don't.
right
Yeah,
now.
I don't. What? I'm confused.
Nemo, name a nice socialist country.
China.
China. Oh, wow. China. Do they have free
You're gonna
speech
say
in
that they're
China,
all
Matt?
white?
What happens if you sneak into China illegally?
Don't know.
How are gay people treated in China? How are trans people treated in China?
Fuck if I
Don't know. You just named China though, Matt or Nemo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nemo. Okay, China is 97% all Chinese people.
No way.
There's no black people in
Wow,
China.
This is
So
you're naming
it's an interesting
homogeneous.
qualifier.
So you're naming. There's zero diversity. You're naming countries that have zero diversity. You guys are goofballs.
By the way, being gay is
You're a
perfectly
goofball,
legal.
Matt.
Being gay is perfectly legal in China.
Yeah, I was gonna
What's
say.
legal in China?
Being gay.
It's totally fine.
Really? I know it's legal.
Yeah.
No,
But-
not illegal. Legal.
How are trans people treated in China? Are you allowed to sneak into China illegally? Do they have
What do those
free
two?
speech in
I'm
China?
sorry. What did they? You don't have free speech in the United States. You can't go onto a college campus and say the name Israel. So when you say we talk about free speech, you
Really?
don't
You
have
can't?
fucking
What are
free
you fucking
speech.
Who
Donald
has more
Trump,
free speech?
Donald Trump made
Or
an
China?
executive. Donald Trump made an
Look at Matt,
executive
he's like,
order, or aren't you familiar with it?
Matt's like, Sweden?
I'm doing the thing where I let other people talk, and I know how to just be quiet for a minute, which
All
apparently
right,
you
honey,
can't,
go ahead.
apparently you can't do.
What was
is-
your question?
What is wrong with you?
Sweden and Denmark.
We've named
all
multiple
white.
countries that are socialist, and some of them are
All white.
and then Nemo named China, which is not.
And China's all white people. They're all Chinese
China
people.
is all white people. Please, for the love of God, clip that.
I-
Holy
thank
fuck.
you. 313.
Okay, what
I got
color
it.
are
Okay,
Chinese
313.
people, Matt? Nemo, what color are Chinese people? Please tell me.
Are they
Why is
white?
it always about
Here you
race
go,
or
Nemo.
something?
What color
there
are
you go,
Chinese
Bill.
people?
There you go, Bill. You needed him on your live, right? For your
Yeah, like
Bill,
come on.
like
Bill, what color are
Chinese people?
people, Bill? What color are they? Because in America, are they classified as white?
mm-hmm.
Yes,
Cool.
they are. Are
In
they yellow? What are they, Nemo?
No, they're Asian.
They're Asian.
Okay, so they're not a color. They're Asian, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are goofballs, dude.
They're people. They're
You're a
considered people
goofball.
of. Hey, hello.
You're a
They're
goofball.
They're considered people of color in America.
Really? Chinese
Yes.
people, Asian people are.
Asians.
No, they're
yes.
not, dude. So when it comes to college admissions, you're saying that they're not considered white people.
What? No, don't pivot. Don't pivot. I
Don't
honestly
pivot.
want to ask you.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you one more thing. Hold on, Koki. I wanted
You
to ask you
fucking
one more
goof-
thing. Now you was so concerned about the trans community in other countries, and it's funny that you were saying that because didn't you vote for somebody to take the trans community out of the United States? So why are you trying to hang Nemo on the ropes? Like, well, how do they treat
How are
trans
we
people? You don't care about trans people.
What are you talking about? How did I vote for? What are we doing to take them out of the United States? You goofball.
They're
Did you see
trying
the
to
main
literally
debate
kick
with
them
the
out of
trading?
military.
Well, let's
Yeah, we don't need
let's
them in.
take-
You don't need them in
Oh.
the military. They have mental illnesses. We don't need them to have guns.
Oh.
You know, in Vietnam, they literally went down to the draft office in drag to get out of going to war, right? You know that?
Oh, so you don't
Remember
want
that?
trans people? So you don't want trans people to have
Nemo.
rights?
China.
So you don't want trans people to have rights?
Okay, do you think that Leah Thomas should be able to swim against
I'm sorry. Are you telling us that you don't want trans people to have rights?
What rights do I not want them to have?
Well, you don't want them to serve in the military.
No, I don't. We don't need them in the military.
Okay, should
We
they
have
be able
plenty
to?
of-
Should they be able to have their correct gender on their passport?
We don't need trans.
Should they be able to have their correct gender on their passport?
Their correct.
Should they be able to have their correct gender on their passport or other identifying documents? Yes or no?
Yes, they're correct.
Then if you think
You
that
goofball.
if you think that they should have their correct gender or other gender on a passport
Correct
or
according-
other identifying document, then the
Correct
U.S.
according-
government is currently trying to make that difficult. So you
So
literally
is Leah
voted.
Tho-
You literally voted against that.
Leah
Why do you
Thomas-
keep talking about Leah Thomas?
A man or a woman?
Why are you talking about somebody who finished 5th place in a swim race fucking years ago? No one
Really?
fucking
So she swam-
cares. So anyways, why is
She
it that
swam
you
one-
literally voted against
You're a
people's
goofball.
rights? Why did you vote against people's rights?
You're a goofball.
Why did you vote against people's rights? And you just saying you're a goofball over and over
Goofball, man.
proves that you can't answer the question. Why did you vote against people's rights?
Okay, men have penis.
Why did you vote against
Women have
people's
vagina.
rights?
Women have vagina.
Why did you vote against people's rights?
You're a liar, Matt.
Why did you vote against people's rights?
Women have vaginas.
Very good. My 10-year-old daughter knows that. Why did you vote against
Whoa,
people's
whoa.
rights?
You don't know the difference
Why did you vote against
between
people's
boys
rights?
and girls.
Why did you vote against people's rights? Because you're the
Why
one
did
who
you vote
says
against-
why you're the one who says that that's not
Why did
happening,
you
and
vote-
yet you voted for it.
Why did you vote against people's rights?
You can't
like your
so,
10-year-
okay, so you can't answer the question.
So you want to?
So you can't answer the question. So you
You want
concede
Diane
again.
Drag
I guess he concedes
I've-
again.
in the bathroom?
I've worked out
With
what's
your-
going on, Matt.
Yeah.
We're playing
So
an
you don't wanna go-
improvisation. We're playing an improvisation
In the
game
bathroom.
with questions only.
With your
Questions
Is
only.
what's happening now.
I mean, I haven't said no yet. I mean, I have
A
not
Diane
broken the
Drag-
cardinal
Well, that-
rule of
in the
improv,
bathroom.
so I haven't said
That's
no.
very
With your
that's
daughter.
Very good. Very good.
Good job, Matt.
improvisation skills.
Actually, Mickey, I'll tell you what. My daughter does go into the bathroom by herself all the time here in Massachusetts, and guess what? There
She
are
likes guys in
absolutely
drag.
there are absolutely trans women here who
Wow.
I'm sure that have been in the
Good for
bathroom
you,
with her.
Matt.
And guess what? Do you know how many times anything has ever happened?
You, Matt.
0 times. And guess what? Do you
Good
know that
for
we
you.
have one of the lowest crime rates in the entire country here? That's wild.
Good for you.
And you couldn't find me a single fucking incident, not a single fucking one, where a trans woman has ever done anything in the bathroom here to another woman. I
Good for you, Matt.
challenge you right now in the state of Massachusetts. Find me a single case where that's ever happened. I have 0 issues sending
You're
my
so brave.
daughter. I'm not brave. I just don't care because nothing ever happens. I'm just
don't
intelligent
care.
enough to understand statistics and data. I'm not a bigoted piece of shit who works off of feelings. I'm not a little
You are a piece
snowflake
of shit,
like
Matt.
you. I'm not a snowflake like you
You are a bigoted piece of shit.
If I was a snowflake like you are and
You're
I
a
just
piece of
worked
shit,
off of
Matt.
my feelings.
Nemo.
And now you're going to
So-
Nemo?
Nemo
Okay.
is a comment.
So, does he have a problem with trans people going in the bathroom that they want?
Yes, Nemo, you fucking
Yeah.
goofball.
Can you be quiet, Matthew?
If Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine with her using any bathroom she chooses.
That is correct.
Caitlyn.
Huh.
Oh, that's weird.
Wow, trannies. I love them.
We don't say that word. If you
You
use
guys
that,
need
Of course
help.
he does.
We-
Of course.
we don't
Oh,
say
is
that.
that offensive?
No,
Of
it's
course
a
he does
offensive?
that.
it's a slur. If you use that word again, I'm
It's
kicking
a
you.
slur, huh?
Yep. If you use that word again, I'm kicking
How
you.
is that a slur?
I just told you it's a slur.
That's
If
a
you
slur.
use the word again, I'm kicking you.
I'm so
don't
sensitive.
don't say the fucking word again. I'm not sensitive. It's a slur, and
Oh,
I'll
poor
fucking
baby.
kick you.
You're a fucking.
No, you're a fucking piece
fucking
of
dream.
shit, and you can't argue because the
You're
only
a
thing that
fucking-
you've done is give 0 facts, 0 sources, 0 information. You keep pivoting off of every question that we fucking nail you to, and you really, really, really
You're
suck
a
at
scumbag.
debating. How?
Okay, so you're.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Go away, you piece of shit.
I think if he ever comes up again, we should play a goofball drinking game where every time he says the word goofball, we take a shot. However, we need to have medical staff on hand.
Yeah, I won't be able to do a live stream for a couple of days.
Yeah. By the way, just from our friend Crow over here. Thank you, Crow. Real quick, it's weird in the U.S. government's system here. Why is Asian and white separated out if they're not different? That's so
Correct.
weird.
So everyone knows that computer's just a goofball.
Yeah, I even went and looked it up on college admission, and I think where he's getting mixed up is that I think Asian people have like the highest rate of college admissions.
Correct.
And I think that means that he must think that that means they're white. I think is
Correct.
where it comes up, you know.
It must be something like that. Guys, we only want Trump supporters right now, so just if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box, have a conversation. But we are just looking for Trump supporters at the moment. We're going to bring up our next person.
Goofball maxing. I love that.
Do you know the only other person I hesitate to say the word person, the only other monster I've heard on the internet say the word goofball is Oslo, who says it all the time. He's been listening to Oslo.
He must be. JNC, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did not. I accidentally selected thing. But here's the thing. I was in the military.
Yeah.
And this is when they bring up the whole, mental disorder stuff. It drives me crazy because if that's the case with, my sisters and brothers that were trans that served, if that was the case, if the mental defect was an issue, then anytime somebody who was in service was service connected for or diagnosed while in service with a mental disorder, do they not deserve to also still serve?
I mean,
You
makes
know?
sense to me, but they don't. They're still lost in the sauce. But
Well,
y'all have a good one.
Thank you, friend. Appreciate you.
I imagine there are tons of people in the military who have PTSD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, very recently, the dipshit Pete Hegseth decided he was going to put out a video talking about how the U.S. military is going to have high T. So hormone therapy will be permitted in the United States military again.
All right, W's gender affirming care.
Yeah, let's go. Also, hey Cassie, thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Livy Lee. If you're a Trump supporter, you're welcome to re-request. You don't seem to be loading up on my end. Let's see.
Also, speaking of mental illness, let's see. David Brulette. I don't know. I guess that's how he says. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah,
okay.
that's him.
The man who unalived 26-year-old Guerrero recently in Maine, in front of his 3-year-old daughter, no less. He's a U.S. Army veteran. And wouldn't you know it, this piece of shit has bipolar disorder and obviously PTSD, multiple restraining orders against him, multiple domestic violence issues. In fact, the first time that he tried to get into the military, they wouldn't take him.
We watched the AP's interview with his wife earlier. I played the audio clip. And then apparently she was on with Adam Cray this morning. I didn't realize that. Some people were telling me while we were playing the clip of her talking to the AP. But the craziest thing is when she was talking to the AP, she told them that he called her and said, "You have to lie for me."
Do you want to play it again, Matt?
Yeah, I
if
would.
you can?
I would actually. I would love to play it again because I think because we've got 900 people here and more on the tube, and I think everyone should hear this shit.
Don't call people on the tube morons.
But
Erika, you're gonna get me in trouble one of these days.
I'm here all week.
Try the
Try
veal.
the veal.
There you go. All right, here. This is her. This is audio. This is from the AP. This is her. So, actually, since I've already gotten the restriction, I might as well just fucking play it for you.
Accepted a job with ICE. I thought that it was just a delusional thing because I'm used to him talking crazy, so to speak. So I said, yeah, sure you are, buddy. You know, I didn't realize that he was actually working for ICE until yesterday, and I was completely shocked because I'm like, how do you keep getting into these jobs where you're around guns all the time? I asked him what was going on. He told me that I don't need to be answering questions for anybody, that all I needed to know was that it was a justified shooting and that he did do it. And he claimed that this man had tried to run him over. And I said, I don't see that in anything, and I've watched it from all angles. All I seen is how the car was going in circle after the fact. And then he's like, well, I need you to lie about my character because this is how, like, this is what it comes down to is my character. I don't want you talking about any of the abuse in our relationship. Like, this is literally about me, actually. I told him that I was not going to lie for him, that I've waited years to speak my truth. I've been silenced long enough, and now I need to come out with everything because a man lost his life. It was abuse, not only to me, but to our daughter. And even being divorced from him, I've dealt with harassing phone calls, threats of him wanting to kill me. I believe that...
I mean, holy shit.
Yeah. So let's give that person a badge and a gun, and no body camera.
And no training. Barely any training.
Exactly. Like let's see how long we can just keep this grenade without the pin in it. Let's just see. Let's just count.
And a mask. Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna have to go shortly. However, before we do, I would really like to play something else. Play something else for you. I want to show you guys this. I think we could all use a smile. So.
More details coming to light today as local paramedics are now being praised for being too late to save Lindsey Graham. EMT first responders are being hailed as, quote, heroes for not arriving at Graham's residence just in the nick of time. Doctors at George Washington Hospital also noting that the paramedics were fortunate to be more than 2 miles away when they received the call, adding that in situations like this, every second counts. The paramedics responsible, however, are brushing off the praise. They say they hope that their actions can serve as inspiration for the next team of first responders called to Mitch McConnell's house.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I do love me some Onion. I'm not gonna lie. This Onion has just they rarely miss. Really.
I love that the Onion, I mean they now own InfoWars. So I was like scrolling through some stuff on YouTube and just like I randomly saw InfoWars and I'm like, wait, what? And then yeah, it was just the silliest shit. It's beautiful.
They recently did a video that I was just like, oh my god, like they do amazing work. I'm so impressed. Actually, there's one other video that just absolutely floored me.
I
find it for you here.
I was a little bit worried that the Onion would go out of business since real politics is stranger than satire at the moment. But apparently they're doing okay.
Yeah.
No. They're doing just fine. There was so I saw I think the way that they are skewering Alex Jones, because he's such a piece of shit and he absolutely deserves every bad thing that ever happens to him. I thought this is great. If you guys ever watched any clips of Alex Jones or anything that he did, this is so spot on. This satire is amazing.
Peak, who do you think it is?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ.
You know what? This is my ex-wife, Chesapeake. We're in the middle of a legal dispute.
It's called a divorce, Tim.
We're not there yet.
I think it's hilarious that you're wondering about demons. Are demons real? You have them all inside of you, you son of a bitch.
Excuse me? I do not. Do I have demons in me or not?
You are not possessed.
I'm demon-free, bitch.
Cindy Joe, you listen to me, bitch. Have you looked at Tim's butthole? Because if you look at his butthole, you will know there's demons in there. Also, if you get brave enough, look at his dick and balls area.
You used to beg for that dick and butt.
It's he is hilarious, and they're also doing posting conspiracy theory videos. Like they did one about the Phoenicians, I think, that I reposted that I thought was just hilarious.
You sent me the Phoenicians one.
I was just like, it's like a conspiracy theory about that. Like it is top notch. Also, that woman doing the voice on the phone. If you is the actress who does Judy Gemstone on Righteous Gemstones, which is an amazing show. An amazing show, by the way, if you haven't watched it.
Was the Phoenicians video the one where you said, "I'm glad I have someone to send my Phoenicians videos to"?
No, that was another
else?
one. I think that was something else. But no, there was another one that was it was like a very specific thing. I forget exactly what it was. But anyways, I don't know. It was something just. Really
I'll look
weird.
back through.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, it's nearly. I know you will all be heavily invested in this. It's nearly the Victorian child's first birthday, which means we only have another 4 years to go before we can give it a name.
I said that I wanted to name it after. 1 year, but apparently we're not going to do that.
No, 5 years is the rule.
There you go. So we've only got four years to go with that.
There's a 50% chance it will unalive before its 5th birthday.
Here, this is a bit more. Now this one, this could have been an actual InfoWars video. I shit you not. This could have been, if you ever watched any clips from the show, this could have been real.
Familiar with the ancient civilization known as the Phoenicians. Phoenicians are an ancient civilization from the Mediterranean region, 5,000, 6,000 BC, all the way up to about 200 BC. Big thing about the Phoenicians, they were responsible for our modern alphabet. The way we speak, the way we communicate, the way we write begins with the Phoenicians. First of all, we believe that the Phoenicians did not disappear, that they were not conquered by the Romans. They went underground, found secret canals, secret tunnels, secret pathways to the underworld, to hell, and have been living in hell in communion with the demons and Satan, establishing a super order, which also is a pathway up to the top levels of control and government. So the reason I bring them up, Declaration of Independence was a handwritten document on parchment. It's a document of ideas by the founding fathers, but it's also a document literally made up of letters, which when you put them together do form words. We know through our research that there are 1,320 words in the Declaration of Independence. And so you look at the year 1320, you want to add together that number with July 4th, 7-4, which turns out to be 11. We took a look at this, and you can look there. That's the year 1331. A couple notable things in the year 1331. This is the first recorded outbreak of the Black Death plague. We are finding messages sent through time, perhaps from a past period or down from the gates of hell, communicated up from the Phoenicians. You want to get to the top of the top. Who's commanding the commanders? You're looking at the Phoenicians.
Apparently, Apparently, we're in charge, guys. Also, the top comment over there on that is, it says, "I thought the Onion was gonna take over InfoWars," because that is like that rant, that whole thing that just happened. That's an Alex like that, without changing a single fucking word. That could be an Alex Jones rant. Not a single word.
I used to watch InfoWars, ironically. Like, didn't believe that shit. But I would watch it just ironically because it was entertaining. And yeah, it really is. There's the famous, "They're turning the freaking frogs gay," but also, there was at one point where he had like all these little stories about different political figures. So he'd say stuff like, "Well, Hillary Clinton, she smells like sulfur. Flies land on her, that type of shit." And then also at one point he said something like, "Interdimensional energy vampires are running. That they are the ones that are in power. They are not of this earth. They are not of this dimension. They are energy vampires. They're not vampires like Dracula. Vampire. They feed on our soul's energy, and that they are the ones that are controlling the deep state." Seriously, I'm not even exaggerating.
I swear to God.
Hang on, did you just say they feed on assholes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I heard that too.
Yeah, I definitely heard that.
You guys.
I think me and Bill are going to get on a treat,
Anyways, guys, it's close to 5 o'clock. We're pushing 4 hours over here. Going to probably gonna wrap things up over here. I want to say thank you to our friend Bill for co-hosting with us today. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry that we didn't get more like real debates. We're gonna have you back sometime to do some like real debating and real talks with people, because that would be a lot more fun. But we're so glad that you could be here. I hope you guys are all following Bill as we have asked, because he is an excellent follow. Would you guys please drop him a follow if you're not already?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I've been watching for a while, and you've been great. Both outside of this app too. When I've reached out outside of here, you've always been quick to reply and things like that. So that's why I feel safe in here. So the chat has been great and really supportive. And the people that you've told to support me before, they've come in when you're not live and made sure that they do all the good things for me too and look out. So I really do appreciate this, guys. I won't let you down. I really do appreciate it.
you're not letting anyone down. You don't you don't owe anything to anybody, but you're not letting anyone down. You're just doing a great job, and so you just keep it up, my friend.
I want to tell you, I checked out Bill's follow account at the beginning of this, and his follower account has definitely gone up during the live. So
good.
W's to everyone that followed Bill, and if you haven't, why the fuck not? Get on with it.
Please do. We're going to continue, and we're going to continue to support Bill. Bill, is there? And of course, we're glad that Nemo stopped by. I mean, he's here a lot, and we won't make a big deal about it. And I am sorry. I am sorry to all the rest of you guys that we couldn't do a political live last night because I had to work. So apologies to everyone who missed us. I hope you caught Nemo. Otherwise, I hope you caught him this morning with Johnny and whatnot. Please make sure that you are that you're following him so that you can see him in other places later on today, later on tonight. Obviously, make sure you're following Erika for the exact same reasons. Make sure that you are keeping an eye on when Bill is live for the lives that he hosts, etc., etc. Bill, is there someone that you would like to send us over to raid? Who should we head over to?
Well, she's not on yet, but I know Erica's about to come on soon. So,
she's not on yet.
No, Joey's still live.
Who do we go to on? Did we go to Joey on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. We could still go to Joe. We could still go to Joey. But well, that's fine. That's too bad. I'd like to return the favor for Erika because she's almost never on like when we're wrapping up. So, but all right. Well, then that's great, man. Let's go see Joey. And tell him that we sent you and give Joey all the love. I got to hang out with Joey for a good little bit last night, which was also lots of fun. So let's go and do that. We appreciate you guys. Like I said, keep your eye out for all of our friends here, wherever they may be, wherever they may wind up. And then, of course, I'll be back usual time with Nemo on Monday evening at 10 p.m. Natalie, I only learned The Entertainer years and years ago. I've never really learned a bunch of ragtime. I've never learned a bunch of it. But it's fun stuff. Yeah, so let's go to Joey. I'm going to pop his at down here. And you never know, you could see any one of our friends up with Joey. That happens. I was there last night. So, anyways, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all your additional support.